The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
Very cool.
Of the,
so Yee's showing everybody his new pickup. Yee, what is this?
So this is a Japanese version of Spider-Man 1, the McFarlane cover, and it has the Obi. I've been chasing after this for like 3 years, maybe 4 years.
Wow.
It has the what? Sorry?
It has the Obi, which is the dust cover here at the bottom, called the Japanese kanji written at the bottom. So it's incredibly hard to find it all. Yeah, to find it all complete like this. I mean, this is a really nice looking copy. I might send it in for grading.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah, I mean,
super clean. Did you get it from Japan, or did you get somebody to send it for you, or what?
I got it from Japan, and the place I ordered from does ship to the US. So it was DHL shipping, so it only took it's weird with the payment process on the website. Like you put in your order, they check their inventory, make sure they have it, and then you pay for the invoice. And then you have so much time to pay for it or whatever. But I saw that they had this in stock, and usually I load up with a bunch of Japanese books, but knowing how fast this usually sells out, I order it by itself. I was order. I waited for the payment thing to go through.
That's cool.
Yeah. I've been chasing after 3 years. So I'm never found it. But yes, Brian's Comic Garage, that is where I ordered it from.
I think this is funny. Shout out to everybody that was hanging out in the pre-set show session. It was an excellent session. And this might be comment of the show, if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Who said? There we go. Lazarus McFly says, "Thanks, Brian. My kid just joined the Dark Carnival." So you got to let us know. Was the kid in the car with you while you were listening, and you didn't shut the music off? Because if that's the case, congrats. You might have won comment of the night. That would be worth it.
Or they just walked into the room that you're watching the podcast on.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Kid starts dancing in that room or whatever.
All right.
Sets the desk on fire, jumps off the couch. There you go.
Well, I
goes into the garage, grabs a hatchet.
Out of nowhere, he knows how to throw up the devil horns, and you've never taught him.
I watch this show. A lot of times I watch this show on my TV, the YouTube TV.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I watch it on TV too, man. That's fun shit. So shout out to Red Hood. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, guys?
How you doing, bro?
Joe.
Oh man, look, he's all formally dressed for the show and stuff like
nice.
that.
Hey, thank you, man. Took a bath and everything, dude.
Your annual bath.
You know what I was thinking?
What?
As I was fixing to get on here, what is the greatest blank cover to have?
The Gen 13 blank cover that looks like one of the blue lined cover that they draw the covers on, that came out in the Gen 13 #1 box.
Oh, that's right.
That's my favorite because, and if you guys don't know what we're talking about, let me find it.
Right, I just throw us in a rabbit hole right off the bat. Right, just
I'll show you, Joe. Boom! Finally got one. The Japanese Spider-Man 1.
That's fucking awesome, dude. What the
with
hell?
the Obi? Yeah, I found it and ordered it from Japan. Just got it today.
Did they have any more?
That was the last one.
Yeah, sure.
It's taken me 3 years to find one. So
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
And was it from that same spot, that same honey hole that I got the Japanese Thanoses?
More than likely, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how
Don't
it's got
forget
all
the
the lines.
Garbage Pail Kids Puke-tacular.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's a good one too. The Garbage Pail Kids.
I wanna-
Spectacular.
I wonder how much I could get Simcoe to draw on that for. Was it $2,000?
TMNT 78 is a good one for the Great Lakes Comic Con exclusive. Have you ever seen that one? It has the border, like the marble borders with all the turtle in the Turtle universe characters, and then it has the blank in the middle.
That is.
Yeah,
a
I've
good
never seen that.
one.
No, that's-
Oh, you're right, Richie.
Oh,
Look at that. That's a good
badass,
one.
dude.
the anniversary
I
frame.
like that one.
Oh, wow.
Nice
cool.
call. Hell yeah, Richie. That's badass.
Let me find those Garbage Pail Kids ones.
Oh, nice. That'd be good.
Yeah, the Garbage Pail Kids would be a great one. Yeah, that's perfect.
See, because I think
Spectacular.
they make a lot of these.
And then you can
And-
make your own GPK. Put that. They got a place for the name.
Oh
even.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
There's some other ones, but that's the first one they did. So that one, I think that's like a $30 or $50 book.
No way. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some sneaky good like blank covers, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think for the new ones, it was like
Ooh, Hench Girl did
whatever,
the same
whatever
thing.
they had. Garbage Pail Kids through time and stuff like that.
Look at this. I've never seen this. Holy cow. Hench Girl did the same thing that Gen 13 did.
Nice.
Oh, look at that G.I. Joe. That's a good G.I. Joe right there.
that's good.
Dude, the Spawn Golds where McFarlane fucking autographed them.
Look at
It's pretty
that.
Cool.
Comic Con,
good.
New York Comic Con. Yeah, that is good. That's a good G.I. Joe.
$200.
Primal Rage. That's a good one right there.
We'll cry for Dawn.
Yeah.
Oh, what
Rick and
what were those
Morty.
blank covers that we got from Dinesh at Baltimore one year? BigLegg?
The which ones?
This is not Wyoming.
Oh
and-
yeah. Bro, that was like a fucking piece of copy paper.
Oh, look at that giant
I think
size.
they just
team.
folded
Oh,
it in half.
homies, dude. Look at that.
Homies.
Yeah, that's dope.
Stray Dogs, of
Wow.
course. More G.I. Joe. The Invincible one's rare, right? 111, 55.
Oh, look at that Rogue
So-
One.
Someone was saying
Transformer.
in chat last time when we
Ooh.
were talking about the blank Invincibles that there's a blank Invincible #1.
Oh, really?
Oh, I
Real
really
good.
like this one, man.
Yeah,
You don't
Thanos-
remember those?
Thanos
Those were
cover.
all. Those were all incentives, like one
Kirby
in
Crackle.
250s.
I think that's a 1 in
Yeah.
200.
1 in
actually.
200. That
There's-
is cool. Yeah, Kirby Crackle. Look at that. It's a Kirby Crackle cover. That's fucking awesome, dude.
You gotta show that to Stein.
That is so cool.
It's gonna be the #1
Ooh,
book
that's
on
a
the list
good
this
one.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. I mean,
Yeah,
shout
but
out to Key
those,
Collector.
those shouldn't have been incentive, like high incentive ratios. Like they
This is
were.
this is the perfect example of why Key Collector is so fucking money. Like, here we are. Hood comes in and goes, "Hey, what are some of the really good blank covers?" Oh, let's go search blank covers. Key Collector pops up with the fucking list. Here we go. Look at this one.
Sorry,
Fear and
guys.
Loathing.
I have one of those.
Does that mean he's listening to us live and then like, clicks the buttons and makes it available for us to look at?
Fucking Nick
Ooh.
hates me, bro.
He fooled- hey,
He.
Hey,
What are
he
you
fooled a
talking
few
about?
of
He
us into
talked
making
good
these
about you.
lists,
You just
dude.
didn't hear about
It's a
it.
Red Hood, and then he
And
froze. dude.
up. I remember the Joker cover.
Hey, at least he
like
doesn't
this.
owe you anything, right?
What's that?
At least he doesn't owe you anything.
Ooh, look at this
Not
one.
like
Ooh,
Ooh, that's
that's
good.
badass.
that's a 1 in 200 right there.
I would have some like Jeff DeCall draw me a rocket raccoon, dude.
That would be
Galactus.
You know what I
Galactus.
mean?
good
And
idea. Yeah.
fucking
Silver
level
Surfer.
that shit up with a graffiti tag decal on there, man.
Oh, that would look
Right,
badass.
dude.
It'd be funny to see like
Ooh.
someone connecting the dots with the constellations to
Look
make
at
an
that
image.
one. They
Yeah,
did
that's a
another
good
one.
one. I-
Yeah,
I think I like that one better. That
so do
too.
I.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I bought a bunch of these for some reason, thinking that they would be cool to get sketches on.
Yeah.
With the purple background.
Yeah.
Still would. Yeah.
It
punchline
depends.
sketch.
I think if it's just the regular comic paper, like at least like the white ones, traditionally they put on the art paper or over the top of a regular cover, you know?
Shout out to
first
Kal-El. Kal-El,
Yeah.
$20 super chat said, I picked up Garbage Pail Kids Gross Encounters blank for cover price. Nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Gross Encounters.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's
I think
easy
I
to
Oh, Spawn did it too.
Easy.
Look at that. OG Scorpion,
Wow.
666.
yeah, that one's really tough, dude.
Yeah.
That's a really tough Spawn book.
That's a cool one.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember the store name now. Is it Carnivore? Are they Carnivore Comics now?
I know that exists. I don't know what the
Are they?
I think whoever like it was two owners for Scorpion and they separated and then one started Carnivore Comics or something like that.
I don't know.
All right. I want to talk about Blood Hunt. Hood, did you go to the comic book store yet?
Yeah, I did, and I didn't want to bother with that.
Bro, it's good.
It is.
Hood, it's good. And I'm going to spoil the shit out of it to everybody right now, you guys.
All right.
Damn. All right.
I'm going to do it. I have to
Oh.
do it because you guys need to know about this. I won't spoil it too bad, but it's fucking good, bro. I thought it was going to be cheesy. I was like, this is going to be stupid, you know? And I'm reading it, and like the first beginning part's kind of like, this is kind of dumb. What's going on here? And then it just keeps getting better and better and better. And there's two big stories in it. There's two stories that they tell. It's like a two-parter. It's really fucking good. So I like how they start off where this is kind of cool, where they say, okay, here's the key players. And they name all the people, the Avengers, Midnight Mission, Spider-Man, Blade, Doctor Strange, Clea, and Doctor Doom. And dude,
I
Doom's
always like it when they do that.
Yeah.
In any of the, especially the crossovers.
fucking
Then you kind of know who you're fucking with.
yeah.
And that's why that's sort of the argument with the first Falcon Captain America, right?
Mm-hmm.
How he shows him in there, but
Yeah,
he's not really in there, but then he's named in there.
yeah. As
Oh,
Captain
okay.
America, like
Yeah.
this, yeah. So, basically, it starts out, and it's got these one-page spreads of art. Right? Look at this. I mean, can you see that? Look how good that looks. Right? And it just shows all these places all over the world, and it's saying, sun death, and it's got a timer, and it's since the sun has been blotted out, right? And the way they basically do it is they get a bunch of characters that are like the Dark Force characters, and they make them explode, and they release this black that covers the whole world, right? They're like these everybody thinks they're portals at first. And then all these fucking vampires start coming out of all these cities, right? And they're showing it, right? And look at this. Like, the vampires are fucking people up. They're killing people left and right. Just chewing people up. I mean, destroying people. They're coming out everywhere, And it's fucking awesome. And you see people dying, and this is one of the coolest parts. Fucking Doctor Doom. It says sun death, and it keeps counting down, and it's in Latveria, right? Doomstat, Latveria.
Yeah.
And you see people running, and you see these vampires are out ready to catch them, and these people run over the border to Latveria, and the vampires just burn up. And like, it can't be done because there's no sunlight, right? How the fuck did that happen? And Doom's like, excellent. Our borders are secure. Bring in our new people, like the new people that jumped over. And he's like,
Yeah.
I knew my shit was going to work. You know what I mean? Doom's always ready for this shit. It was just, it was really good. And the art is good. So anyways, throughout the rest of the thing, they're fighting all these vampires and shit. And all of a sudden, Blade reaches out to the Avengers, and the Avengers are just getting fucked up all over the place. And he's like, hey, I need to talk to you guys ASAP. Here's my location. I'm in a truck. Teleport me to the fucking the Avengers fucking city carrier thing. and they teleport his ass there, and it was a fucking scam, right? And it wasn't Blade, and he was going to tell him what was going on, and what pops out are these characters. What does this remind you of? Doesn't this remind you of like those Hickman characters in the X-Men? Then they all showed up at once, and that badass.
Powers of the House.
The powers.
Infinity or what?
Yeah.
Which?
It reminds me of, these are like all new fucking characters, dude. And these are all the new, and they were in the truck, and they're like, you Avengers fucked up because we got you to teleport us onto your fucking city carrier, and we're going to take over and fuck all you guys up. And they destroy the Avengers. They fuck them all up. At the end, basically, this really cool sacrifice happens between a couple of Avengers that is really fucking cool. You think there's one death, right? And you're like, holy shit, these guys got fucked up. I mean, these guys got fucked up. And you're like, okay, what's going to happen now? And the next thing you know, you see it takes you to Doctor Strange and Clea. And they're like, what the fuck is going on? We're trying to figure out what's going on. And the real Blade shows up at their place. And he's like, talking to them, and he's talking to them. And at one point, Tony kind of asked Scarlet Witch, like, hey, can't you do some magic and just get rid of all these fucking people? And she's like, no, Tony, I can't do that. That's wrong. Like, I'm not going to kill a bunch of people. And he says in this, he goes, I knew that Scarlet Witch wouldn't be able to do that. So I knew that but I knew that Doctor Strange, you would. I knew that you would be willing to take that chance. And he's basically saying, like, he's got to come in there and stop him. And at the one point, fucking Doctor Strange is like, who's the leader of this new group? Because Blade's like telling him, dude, this new group, they're ultra vampires fed on superhuman blood, empowered by divergent philosophies of feeding on pain or ghost or magic. The Blood Coven is a match for the Avengers, believe me. And then he goes, or was a match, I guess. This isn't conjecture. The Avengers are down. And they're like, what the fuck? Who is the leader of these people, Fucking Blade. Like, it's fucking me, bitches.
There it goes. He's taking over the world. He's fucking tired of you assholes.
Fucking dude, this shit is
Let's go, Daywalker.
Really good. And I didn't spoil the whole thing, you guys. I left a big part of this story, so go buy it and read it. But I wanted to show everybody this because it is fucking good, dude. So let's pray and hope that it continues to be good. There's going to be a ton of tie-ins, which, I don't know. Maybe for once it might be worth checking some of those out.
All right, I'll give it a chance.
Yeah,
you sold it to me, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need
good.
more.
I got to go back only because I knew some of the art. I was actually enjoying it, but I had to read a little more than watch just because I was a little short on time. But I could also, I read it all. I didn't read it quite as fast as you told the story, so there's that. But
I'm going to need more 5-minute reviews from Bryan on books from now on.
Yeah,
there you go. 5-minute reviews from McClay.
Yeah, I like vampire shit, real simply. So
yeah,
this is going to be right up my alley. And you mix in vampires with like characters that I love. Here we go,
dude. Those new characters, they have all these different powers and shit. And look how badass they look, dude.
One of them looked like fucking Deadman from DC.
Deadpool. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say Deadpool. The one on the right looks like Deadpool on the right.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, it does look like fucking Deadpool. Look at that.
This guy's like
a young Deadpool.
Oh, right here. This right here. I mean,
no, the guy behind him on the right.
No, behind him
right here. Yeah,
half a head. Look at his head.
Yeah, it's a Scotty Young Deadpool.
So
it's that leftover parts from Deadpool that
I wonder if
back
that's
into
like,
this.
I don't know. I'm trying to look at it from the side, like it's gonna change.
Wade Wilson 2 first appearance was today in the Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Is that fucking? It looks like Codex and shit, dude. What the fuck?
Well, this dude right here is a badass. This dude right here is a real badass, man. And this guy's a badass.
Yeah, dude, isn't that aren't his fingers the one slicing through the fuck out of everybody?
Yeah, this guy can basically
slicing
cut.
into Tony, he can slice Asgardian skin.
Yep, he can cut basically anything. He's like a fucking razor blade. This dude is like gets into you and makes you feel pain somehow. This is just like a psychic vampire. This fucking one's crazy. Look at this shit.
Hell yeah.
He's the Corvius Clave or whatever. Right?
Yeah. And this guy right here is like the leader.
No, Ebony Maw. I don't
Ebony
know which one's the
Maw.
little fucker that talks all the shit.
Yeah.
In Avengers.
Yeah.
That's Ebony Maw, bro.
Yeah.
Ebony Maw. All right.
Ebony Maw was a great character. All those
the
were
Emperor's
great
little
characters.
brother, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what I'd still like? That I never had. I'd like a
Feet are overrated.
the Infinity set. The Infinity set from was it Inyok Lee that did the 1 through 5 with the variants with all the with those different colors, and the Thanos is the main one, like number 3.
Yeah.
Was it Inyok Lee? I think.
Yeah.
He did
Inyok
all they were almost like design variants almost kind
You
of.
can get those for super
there's a
cheap
connecting.
now. Yeah, they are connecting covers.
Oh,
1
I
in
know which ones you're
75.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Of all the
they're
Black
pretty dope.
Order.
I always kind of wanted a set. And it was expensive. I bet.
I've got the Maw.
I'm betting it's not that expensive anymore.
No, they've really
A lot of
dropped in
issues
price.
on
I found 2 of those in a dollar bin at Jesse James Comics.
But the
Nice.
variants,
Mm-hmm.
they're like 1 in 50, right?
Yeah.
Well, then again, it's Jesse's. That
Yeah.
he's
You never
like,
know.
Oh, whatever.
You never
I'll
know.
get another one for $1 tomorrow.
Yeah. So, yeah. Timothy says I grabbed all those ratios. Lee did when Infinity dropped. Those were so, and that the Black Order is such like. Let me tell you something. Stupid writers kill characters like that. Those are great characters that should be around. You know. Fucking stupid. So I hope
Yeah.
this.
So it was Infinity 2013.
Yeah, some of them are 1 in 75s. Yeah.
Yeah, they're 1 in 75s, dude. There you go.
Yep.
Damn, and that was a good series too. I mean, it led into a lot of stuff, but the Infinity, that whole crossover event, I read the whole thing. That was really helpful. Me getting so it's 2013. Yeah, that was like a year and a half after I started really heavily getting back into comics.
So most of you guys went to the shop today. Me and Richie, I know, looked at what came out today. Let's talk about some of the new stuff. I know this was the Momoko Spider-Woman variant. Is this a ratio or is this just an open order?
I think it's open to order.
Yeah, it was on the rack.
Yeah. I know that was going to be a big one. It's one of those black costume ones, which is interesting. This was interesting. I love this Knights of the Dinner Table, and they play off the meme of a first edition and a 5th edition.
Oh, that's funny.
It should be the other way around these days.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
5th edition's more rare.
Yeah, these guys are funny, man. Shout out to Knights of the Dinner Table. All right, King Spawn had a really cool cover B that I liked.
Who did that?
Paul Reynaud.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's bright. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Grim Fairy Tales. 2024. Their annual. This is cosplay pinups. This is, if you're going to do ratio, IP, you're going to walk that line of IP infringement, and you're going to do these cosplay variants. I think Grim Fairy Tales does it good. I'm not a fan of these covers, but I just want to point out how much different it is when you play by the rules, right? I mean, you can't tell that this looks like something that you recognize, but you can't tell what it is, right? Almost, this looks like Star Wars, but it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, but like where it has the likeness or whatever,
Yeah.
where it's not an exact replica, but you know exactly what they're referencing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
like
listening
this.
to Marat sort of explain his version.
Mama!
Not his version, the version he was legally told of the rules
Yeah.
on, was it 2 weeks ago when he's on? But I was actually catching up on it today. And it's like, it's got to be at least 15% difference. And then you got to be not dumb enough to throw in like some sort of like identifying name or symbol that's exactly the same.
Yep.
So
The only thing that looks similar on this is her clothes, kinda, but they're far enough off that they can get away with it, and the gun. That's it.
yeah, it's way more than 15%. There's nobody
Yeah.
with garters.
That's
You know,
also similar.
the vest, I guess, but like a spaceship's a spaceship, dude.
Yeah. So they do a good job. These are all Star Wars style covers for a lot of annuals this week, right? Annuals and Free Comic Book Day.
Did it start this week? I thought I saw one.
Ooh, look at that one. I didn't see that one. That one's definitely Chewy, right? With the bowcaster. Yeah.
I thought it was Velma from Scooby Doo.
Bowcaster. Got the fur and the bullets on, the gondolier.
Yeah, she's chewy.
Yep. So anyways, all right. This was one that I really thought was super cool, and I'm going to have to find.
I got it.
Did you get one? This is so cool. It's glow in the dark.
I think my comic shop still has one left.
Yeah. It's got just the regular cats, and then it's glow in the dark with their bones.
It's Trish, right? Trish.
Yeah.
Trish cover.
Yeah.
So freaking good. It's a 1 in 75.
Nice.
That is so fucking cool, man. I love glow in the dark shit. It totally reminds me of being a kid.
Dude, I didn't know that was glow in the dark. I thought it was freaking foil.
I'm still waiting for my Feral #1 from Tony Fleeks, man. I'm gonna have to hit him up.
Did you guys, when you guys were, I think it would happen when as teenagers, did you ever have like a chick or a girlfriend or a chick you were seeing that used to put the glow in the dark stars all over the ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah, my ex did it for my son.
Yeah. That was a thing for a while. And then they would have black lights. Yeah. Anyways,
No comment.
yeah. Hood's got him up in his
You
bedroom.
motherfuckers gonna get me in trouble, dude.
That was wife's watching. That was a good one. This one was really good. Even though there's no reason to put Rogue in a black costume for Spider-Man 40th anniversary, this is a beautiful Phil Noto cover.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is it just Rogue or is it Rogue and Gambit in one cover?
It looks like it, right?
Sure.
With the
They combined.
yeah. And then there was a bunch of stuff. Did you guys? Anybody else see anything interesting? Richie, you talked about the Deadpool versus Wolverine stuff.
Yeah, there was a secret variant. The Delato has a secret variant.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
they all look very similar. It's a really good cover, but it's a heavily ordered book, so I didn't go too crazy. I just got 2 cover A's just because of the Wade Wilson, the second Wade Wilson first appearance in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I got
I picked up
One
a
per
Get Theory.
store.
They're one per store. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. You got it? Nice. I read Gate Fury today. I thought it was really good. Like you'll probably like it.
That was on Campbell's website
What?
for sale. That
The 1
oh,
in
it's a
100.
Delato. It's not 1 per store.
Yeah,
It's a 1 in 100. This is a 1 in 100.
Yeah,
There is
the
a
1 in
1 per
100.
store.
Yeah, I have the one per store.
He has the
in
1 per
hands.
store. It's the secret. It's called they're naming it a secret variant.
Yeah,
There's
it's this
also
one
Yeah,
right
'cause
here.
you
How
can
about
tell
the
the
Campbell when they're in their underwear?
This is the the secret variant that he has.
Yeah.
He's in
God,
his
it's hilarious.
brown and yellow suit instead of
Okay.
And then-
his yellow
And the
blue
trade looks
one.
different.
And the trade,
It's
yeah,
all
matte.
yeah.
the Art Germ 1 in 200 for Blood Hunt and the 1 in 25 that Aaron has. Those things are already selling, sold out everywhere. Gelato did a really good cover for Blood Hunt. Also for I think it was like the 1 in 100 with Black Panther, but there's an open order 1 in 10 for that. They're both really good. I really liked
I like this one, man.
Which one?
The Fangs one. The open order Fangs one.
Yeah, I like that one too. I thought that was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I didn't see
really
that
like
one.
it.
They could have made that an incentive.
There's the 1 in 10.
Yeah, that's the 1 in 10. And then they
That's
did a virgin
badass.
one.
And
Yeah.
this is, man, what a great 1 in 10. It's a 1 in 200.
1 in 200. That's the one that I was. That's the other one I was looking for. I was all sold out everywhere.
1 in 25. That's really good.
I got
Wow.
that one for like $10.
Nice.
Nice. Phantom Menace 25th is out today, and the 1 in 25 was sold out. But I checked the secondary market. There's listings between ratio to 100, but it's only selling for about ratio.
That's
It's okay.
terrible.
It's all right. I mean, if you like this stuff, I mean.
By the way, John Tyler, yeah, it's good art. It's good art.
It's fucking Lando, dude.
I'll tell you this: it's much better than his Spider-Man. It is much better than his Spider-Man. And you want to know what? I've got John Tyler Christopher coming on next Tuesday on the channel.
Oh, nice.
So,
Oh man, what a cover! That's beautiful.
Wow.
what a cover, right? Beautiful stuff.
Dude, that poor girl is about to get it.
That should have been a 1 in 1,000.
Good lord.
Oh,
Like
my
literally,
gosh.
Shaft's coming, dude.
That one's the Momoko.
I'm not sure about that one.
Jeez.
Mokata.
Yeah, that's
Is that the
interesting.
vision?
The C2E2 one is cool. If you're at C2E2 and you got it. All right. What was the other one, Richie, that you said?
The
Hey,
Star
wait.
Wars Phantom Menace
Oh,
one.
yeah.
1 in 25.
Real quick, what's that Chamber of Chills?
And
Oh,
what
it's
are
a
they
fucking
doing?
magazine, dude.
Oh,
Chamber of
Magazine
Chills.
size. It's like a remake of the Elias, though. Like I know it is, but I mean it's like a direct remake. I never found one with the cherry on the
Glass.
cigarette. Yeah,
On
it
the
could be a
cigarette.
myth.
There's
Yeah,
the cherry.
like it cuts off.
Yeah.
And people are like, "Oh no, the expensive ones have the cherry." And I'm like, "Dude, I've never seen one that actually had the full cherry."
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah,
most of
'cause-
the women you meet.
yeah, because even the OA, I think the cherry's cut off too, right, or something like that. Like it goes.
I
outside
don't
the
know
blue
if they
line.
have the full OA. It's like a weird story to it that I'm not remembering, but I could be wrong.
They're doing a foil version of it.
Yay.
Aaron, did you see that something is killing the children? Del Area Elder. How do you say his last name? Del
Eldera
Del
or something?
Edra. Del Edra.
Yeah.
I've never heard outside. I'm guessing.
It dropped today. It's
I
not a
picked up
second
that one,
print. I was
Brian.
wondering if
You
it
got
was
this one?
like,
Yeah.
if it was delayed or
For what issue are you talking about? For
36. Yeah.
36 just released last week.
Yeah,
So-
released last week, but then my
So it's
shop
a F.
got these in today. F, cover F, yeah.
They already got second prints in.
No, I'm saying they're saying it's not second print, but I'm just wondering if it got delayed or if it was a distributor issue because my comic shop and I believe Midtown and then also Comics Tunes and Toys had it today. So
This is the free comic book day blood hunt. So be
I
on
like,
the lookout for that.
The third print art. This guy that did the cover is Ludo Lullaby.
And it's a third print for what?
Cobra Commander.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That was a good cover.
I like the back of it. Confidential.
Yep.
Like caution.
Dude, that is such a good series. It is so fucking good. It's getting ready to end. Free comic book day. This is supposed to be a big hit in the free comic book day, like story wise. Energon Universe special. So it's got a Ryan Otley cover. You know, Megatron. Be interesting to see
Is
what
it the
the story.
Is it the foil stamp cover? Is that what you're talking about?
yeah, maybe it's cover F. So Adara did it.
Here you
Did
go.
you guys
Leg.
see Big Clutch's eBay Live?
Yeah,
from
we're gonna-
C2E2,
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
the DWJ one.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that.
Okay.
Nice.
There
Conan
you go.
had a pretty funky, weird cover today. It is actually pretty cool.
Do you have a link for that in the that you can put in the private chat, Leg? I wonder if we can
I
get
will
that.
look. I'm not sure how to find. Let me see.
Because I might be able to bring it up and we can watch it.
Something happened?
Not just good, I believe.
Okay.
We are gonna. I'm gonna make you guys bookmark some shows.
Daniel Warren Johnson.
I remember those days.
Free Comic Book Day, Mad Magazine.
Savage Sword of Conan. Try that one, number 2. The Dorman cover.
Savage Sword of Conan.
I thought it was pretty nice. It's different. It's Dave Dorman.
This Conan stuff is supposed to be really, really good.
So it's the same as cover A, but it's a virgin.
Ooh, that's a good cover right there. That's the Nick Marinachevich variant. This is the Dorman right there.
That's all right. Different.
This one's
Just reminds
really
me of my
good.
childhood.
Though. Holy shit, that's good.
You like that?
Yeah.
I like the trade on it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a good series. Sonic has a 1 in 10. Space Ghost. Shout out to
Space
Dynamite.
Ghost, yeah.
A lot of Space Ghost books.
The Cho color and black and white are my favorites. The virgin
Yeah.
black.
This one is gorgeous.
Yeah, that one.
I get that in black and white for cover price. The
Yeah.
1 in 20.
Yeah, it's nice. There's the virgin. That's dope.
I like this one too, man. The 1 in 100 Matina.
Ooh.
That's beautiful.
What happened to him? I don't see Matina stuff in it.
Dude, he's
ever.
got 2 really good covers coming out. He's still doing his thing, man. Here's the foil. There's a foil. This is the negative space, but it's not negative space. It's not good.
Positive space.
Yeah, did you see this? Did you guys see this?
Oh wow.
Yeah, just
How's
Yeah,
that a
come-
negative space?
Looks like I left it in the tank too long, huh, Joe?
yeah, Space Ghost is out.
Space Ghost.
Star Wars magazine's pretty cool, but it's a magazine. There's a variant. There's a Darth Maul variant that looks. Really cool.
I was gonna get it, but then I opened it and I said, "Fuck this."
Was it $20?
It's a foil.
It's really not that foily.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
Void
I
Rivals.
like it extra
number
foily,
3,
man.
Number 4,
Smoke-
number 1.
Smoke some meth off that.
Here's the 5th printing of fucking Ultimate Comics Spider-Man.
That was Jim Comics Key of the Week.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
This one right here?
5th print. Yeah,
Are you serious?
it's on the app. Yeah.
I picked up Zorro.
You mean one of the boom 5th prints? Oh,
It's
it's
all right.
Wednesday Warrior.
I'm just burned out.
I am very burned out on multiple printings. This is a
I love that
massive
cover.
book, but this looks cool as shit.
Sean Murphy, dude. He's a beast, dude.
Yeah,
Brian,
it
you're
is.
right. This is a good cover. I was contemplating getting this one. It's a
Yeah.
nice one.
I want to hear what the story's like. Is anybody reading Zorro?
I picked up this one.
Oh,
It's
nice.
the movie poster variant. or
Yeah.
whatever.
That's nice. It's they're tied into Django.
Here's Moon Knight. It's a blood hunt tie-in.
I stopped
Look at
reading
that with Tigra or whatever.
Is it which Moon Knight is it? The new guy?
It's the Hunter's Moon guy, I think, right?
Mm,
Or Vengeance, I mean.
Oh, is it?
okay, yeah.
No, maybe
That
Hunter's
makes-
Moon. I'm not sure. Let me see here. Taking Mark
That was a
Spector's
cool
name
sword
is, and now he turns his sights and fists on everything Mark held dear in life. Cry for the Moon. The new vengeful Moon Knight taking Mark Spector's names on the. Yeah, they don't really say anything. There is a variant. 1 in 25 Phil Noto.
Yeah, I thought that looked like Noto. That's good.
Let's see here. What else is there? Vampirella 666.
Yeah, Perillo does a pretty sick. I think it's a 1 in 100.
Carla Cohen.
Hey, did they ever like reimburse you, dude?
So what they're gonna do is they're when they do the new boxes this year, they're just gonna send me a free one.
What happened?
So I signed up for one of their special. They were doing this special thing during Christmas, where they offered 10. They would eat you. I think it was like you each got like 10 sketched books, and then from each of them, and then you would get like 20 more signed books, and they were like all their comps.
I remember that. You
Yeah.
opened it on the show. I was on that. Yeah, I remember.
And it was all their comps and stuff. But the problem is that none of them were bagged and board. None of them were signed by Del Otto. I didn't get any of the sketches. All I got was the signed books by her, and it was $700.
Did they take care of you?
And I was like, at that time, I was like, you know, if it is what they say it is, and I'm gonna get 10, you know, sketched, you know, not big sketches, but little head sketches or whatever on a book from these guys.
Something, yeah.
And they're all going to be signed. I should be able to sell each of them for like $20, and then the head sketches for like 50. You know, I'll be able to make up my money. You know, with plus an extra, you know, $300 or something. It'll be easy. And that's what I was selling and stuff, and it just fucking.
I would have told him, hey, just give me a return address. I'll send you the books back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have said, don't worry about the money.
I'd rather have the money back. Don't get me wrong. At this point, I'd rather have the money back, but you know.
I mean, $700. How many cards can you get graded with $700?
I know, dude. I know.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Can't wait till you have them on. I'll be a guest.
Yeah, they're gonna hear.
Nobody steals from my friends. Nobody.
I don't know if his English is that good.
Yeah,
hey,
I
I'll
don't think
fuck
so.
you. Bullfong you.
Got
To bed.
what else? Is there anything else this week? I think that's about it. King Spawn, we already went over. Oh, Incredible Hulk 12. Oh, the Immortal Thor has a great Alex Ross cover.
First full Chad Hammer.
Chad Hammer.
New Thor.
That's funny.
Did you hear Hemsworth? He basically apologized for Love and Thunder.
I did.
Yeah, what we were talking about. Remember that?
Yeah.
About them not reading the source material?
Yeah.
Comics? Jesus.
Invincible Iron Man is a Blood Hunt tie-in.
But Taika Waititi
No,
is
it's
hot.
not. No,
He'll do
it's not.
good.
This is the Orcus shit, right? Yeah, the Orcus stuff.
When did he apologize? I didn't hear that.
This
I'd love to
week.
hear that.
Yeah,
This
he
week,
came out the
yeah.
other day.
He said
said
he spent too much time leading into the whole what's it called where you just do shit out of nowhere and you try to be funny.
Slapstick, improv.
Yeah. Waititi wanted him to do like improvisational shit and just try to be funny, and he said he leaned into it too much and it was stupid. So
Yeah, it was too much. And then like
It wasn't just him, though.
no, not at all.
it was the whole fucking
They wasted
movie.
they should apologize. They had Christian Bale of Marvel and wasted him.
Yes.
Try that on, dude. Finally got one of the best actors literally of all fucking time.
To play one of the
Play
best
and
roles
he's
in Marvel.
arguably the best recreation of a superhero of all time.
Yeah.
You know, the top 5 or 8 or something at least is Batman. And you waste him. And he was a badass in the movie. It's not like he wasted himself.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Aaron and I were just talking about this last night on my show. It's crazy.
Did you guys see the? Let me see if I can find it here. There's some interesting card stuff that happened this week. I know. We kind of talked about it in our backstage, like our little. What do they call those? Like, I'm stoned. I apologize, you guys. The RSO just kicked in heavy.
Nice.
Our chat rooms.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Yeah. We talked about the extension on the Topps did, right? Extension on the
Oh yeah, redemptions.
redemption cards. Yeah. Did you guys hear about that? Hood, did you hear about that?
You
Mm-mm.
got 10 years. Is that the deal?
Yep.
Fucking A.
Or they have 10 years to find you a card. One of the two. Depends
well,
how you
even
look at
old
it, right?
ones. Are they? How far are they going back?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. I the way I read it a couple times. It almost sounded like they're also going to do retroactive.
Yeah.
I think it only goes back to. I could have read it wrong. It only goes back to like 20 or 21.
Okay.
It says here,
Okay.
the company announced Monday that it would be extending the expiration window for redemption cards from 2 years to 10 years. That promise is good for all sports card releases branded with 2021 to 2022, 21-22 dates or later. In other words, a redemption card issued with a 2022 product that was set to expire this year will still be good until 2032, not 2024. That's huge, man. How many times have you been screwed? Have you guys ever been screwed on late redemptions?
Not never. Not.
Oh,
yet.
dude, so many times. It's so annoying. So fucking annoying. Sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll be able to send them in. Like I got screwed on. Who's the guy in the UFC that was the British guy that won the title?
Michael
Bisping.
Bisping?
Yep.
Bisping.
I lost out on 2 rookie red auto Michael Bisping UFO or UFC Topps cards signed. I got 2 of them. I bought 2 boxes of the first year UFC cards from Blowout Cards on like one of their Black Thursday or Friday sales, and both boxes had Michael Bisping redemptions.
Damn. So you bought them after the expiration or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What you're saying? Okay.
Yep. I missed out on the Chad Pennington rookie auto, SP Authentic rookie auto. Back when Chad Pennington was the quarterback to get in year 2000 Upper Deck. You guys know who was in that set, right?
Tom Brady.
Fucking A. So I went crazy on that set because I thought Chad Pennington was going to be a stud. And I bought a bunch of boxes like when Pennington started taking off, like 2 years after he got drafted. And I didn't realize that the rookie auto patch autos were redemptions. And I pulled a fucking redemption and they wouldn't honor it. But I got 2 Brady rookies out of it. So, and I sold them those for a grip of money.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. But this is cool, man. A 10-year, I mean, that's good for breakers. That's really good for breakers.
Oh, if you get into old boxes, because they're retrofitting it too, right? So
Yep.
it's anything from 2021 and after.
Yeah,
Is that right?
2022. 2022 product.
Mm.
It says anything with 2022 dates on it. So 2021-2022. I don't know if they had any products that had that on it. They could have in like another sport, you know. So
or like the Bowman University or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Basketball or something. So
Does that mean they can also take 10 years to fulfill that redemption?
oh, great fucking point, dude. Richie, did you see what I got for my Wander?
No, I haven't heard. I haven't talked. To you.
So
What'd you get?
they sent me this instead of my Wander.
Who is it?
Ethan
Oh,
Salas.
shit, I'd way rather have that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Jeez, nice.
So
Oh, if we're talking about cards, I bought 2 team sets for the Cincinnati Reds for opening day.
I was
the
gonna
top
say,
cow.
Aaron, did you tell these guys yet?
No, I haven't showed them yet. So I pulled a numbered Christian
Encarnacion. That's huge.
Yeah,
No, wait,
out of
this is
99.
The next one.
Wait, check it out. Also, boom, Ellie out
Wow.
of 199.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah,
He revealed it live on the show on our show last night. It was incredible.
yeah. So I was
Is
going
Noel
through,
Marte in that set?
Here, I have a set right
What
here.
a great idea, dude, to buy those sets. Noelve, Marte, Ellie, and Encarnacion Strand.
Okay, so Ellie, here's the Ellie rookie. There's a Hunter Green, Matt McLean, Spencer Steer, Andrew Abbott rookie,
Pitcher.
Mhm.
Jonathan India's in it, let's see, TJ Friedel. Who else?
So it's all red.
Alexis Diaz. Yeah, so it's the Reds team set.
Hmm.
Christian, right?
No
And
Noelle
then-
Marte.
Oh, and Noelle
Oh,
Marte.
nice.
Oh,
Look at
nice.
that. That's huge, dude.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah, so I bought 2 sets, so I have the base rookies for that. So I have 2 times of each of those. So
See, Ellie's on pace for 200 stolen bases. He's already got like 18 right now.
I'm so mad. I didn't.
He's no
I
Vince
bought so
Coleman.
much product that you're a Bowman, and I hardly pulled any Ellies. Hardly any.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. So C2E2 happened. Of course, this weekend there was a lot of cool shit that happened this weekend at C2E2, including. Let's see here. Can we watch this? I wonder if we can watch this.
I want to
You
see
can,
Ellie.
you can watch the
Ra-
clutch one, the first one I linked to.
Okay, that's what I want to
That's
watch.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're.
I want to see Ellie race Usain Bolt.
around the bases, around the bases or something like that.
So around the bases would be good.
Yeah.
that'd be a good one.
So this is it, right?
Yeah.
Where's the moment?
So this is cool. So this is our friend Big Clutch. This is at the CGC table in the hotel. So they're doing some of the signings, some of the streaming from there. So you had Daniel Warren Johnson literally there just sitting and signing stuff. They didn't have the double screen like they did with Drew and Marat. But yeah, so these are all signed remarks. So the winning bid gets CGC SS on any of these.
Crazy.
No, it all comes in the price. So the first couple, like I think people were a little unaware. And to be honest, sometimes even though I did win that Batman from Clutch, I don't bid on my friends' books in general just for optics. Especially people that are like obviously my friends if you go to cons or on shows and stuff like that. So yeah, dude. So any of these, whatever the price came with, it comes with the CGCSS, and most of these are card stock. So you're 9.8 or better. And I never thought it'd be an era where I said or better, but I do these days on these books. If you look at his eBay, so yeah, that's it, like 350 at the point, and I don't know, it hadn't quite ended. There you go. So
156 on this.
So and that's good. There's only 500 of those. That's the Ashcan
160, 166, and it's getting like you got to remember. That's the other thing. These are all getting graded.
Yeah, that includes CGCSS, which is like so. First, I mean the SIG. Let's pretend that it's going to cost you, let's say, like 30. I don't know. CGC would charge more. I'm sure he seems to be a cool guy. I don't think it'd be that hard to get him to sign for you. But you know the SS price and all that, you're looking in shipping, you're looking at another $70 or something. So
here's the
this
ash
is actually
can.
pretty cool. There's the ash can. I think that one ended at like 450. I don't know if it was the only one. I watched a chunk of the show, obviously.
I heard that there was a pretty crazy moment in this.
I don't know. Look at that though. Look at that head sketch.
Oh wow! Hold on, let me go back. Where was it?
The funny thing is, Clutch and I said in some. He had me do to window some of this for his signing. He ends up with them on eBay Live.
Oh yeah, here it is. Look, this is it. Watch.
Out pretty well. So I would expect like some of these are pulled just like straight from the box, like no one's touched them besides me and then Dan to sign them. So no one's touched them. Let's switch it up. We'll do Void Rivals before we jump into the other versions of things. Oh, for $3 right now. That really happened.
So
is that a $3?
He put up a book, and there was a glitch, and the first person that bid on it won it. He got his bid in right before the glitch happened, and he won this book for $3.
Sale,
dude. That's an eBay glitch, dude.
I've sold
this. You got to take care of your feedback, and any buyer would understand that. I had something happen one time. I don't even remember what it was.
Yeah.
And I said to the dude, and I was like, man, I don't know how this happened, but I can't give you this book for like $20 instead of $200. And the dude ended up being okay. And I gave him like a massive discount because, so did he do it? I didn't even know this happened, man.
Yeah, watch this. Here we go. This is it.
I'll have to text him.
Yeah, listen to this.
Came like I was able to procure these ones from like the hookup. So these are really, really nice condition. So they should grade out pretty well. So I would expecting like some of these are pulled just like straight from the box. Like no one's touched them besides me.
That's the sketch. That's a head sketch
no
one.
one's touched them.
Leg.
Yeah.
Let's switch it up. We'll do Void Rivals before we jump into the other versions of things. So this is Void Rivals number 1. So if you guys aren't familiar, this is the series that launched the Transformers
1 in 100 from
universe,
Void
right?
Rivals,
This is the Hasbro Energon universe. This was like the surprise drop that Robert Kirkman's writing. Lorenzo De Felici's the artist. They didn't tell anyone when these came out that these were. And this is also, look, you're going to Dan's signature, Dan remark. Awesome. This is also a very rare book because this is the 1 in 100 variant. So those are crazy. Did this just sell for $3?
Yeah, oh my
Did this sell for
God.
$3 right now?
Look at everybody in the chat. They all start saying it glitched.
Is that a
It glitched.
$3 sale?
I watched the
You guys,
timer go down this time.
I've
There's no
sold this
freaking
book.
way.
That one glitched for
Nobody's
me.
not going to bid.
No
What
way.
happened?
$3?
Glitch.
Did it
Bugged
any
out.
Quick,
Let's see what the buyer says in the comments.
bugged out.
He
$3? Fuck. All right.
glitched.
I guess it
Timer
did.
didn't even start for me. It
Glitched.
glitched.
Seemed to glitch. Here's the deal.
It had to have been a
Timer
glitch. Dude,
didn't
it's a
start for me.
glitch,
It
dude.
glitches.
Listen.
That 1 in 100 with that.
Yeah. Listen to what he says.
That's crazy. It shows that I see that it glitched here. But guess what? I'm going to honor this as a $3 book. This book,
Wow.
a remarked one, bad Wi-Fi could be. A remarked version of this book is previously sold for almost $1,000.
Yeah, I was supposed to
So
say that.
I'm going to honor this one for $3.
That right there is why we rock with Clutch.
Smart
Stand
business,
up
dude.
fucking dude.
Yeah, stand
Holy
up, dude.
cow, man.
Hell yeah.
How many of you guys would instantly go, sorry guys, we're just going to run that again?
Dude, I have tried, and I have never come out. I have never. He's texting me right now. I've never. I've never. This is a good thing on my end. I've never won a trade with him. I've never been able to. Let's put it that way. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I suppose you you guys know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like I'll scratch your back, and then here yours is like. I'll give scratch your back with both hands.
Life is short, man. Like you
Hell yeah.
definitely don't want people remembering you as a piece of shit. And that is like the classiest shit I've ever seen right there, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking man.
It is classy. It is a glitch. Like I don't think people would have hit him too hard without with that going on. And like he's he's literally telling me he's like, some people rerun. I'm not going to rerun. I'm gonna let the price stand. And then I don't know. Like if you're cutting, like some people they're doing this. I don't think that's how this happened, but I'm not sure. But let's pretend you're doing this with an artist. Oh, quite often an artist is going to want to get paid like for their time. Times like things like that. I don't think you could let it. You'd have to do that on because it's like an $800 book, dude. It's not like a cover A $3.99 cover and you just scribble your name on it. Yeah, that's okay. $3 instead of 50. Okay. He fucking it's Optimus Prime remark, dude. Look at I'm wearing an Optimus Prime T-shirt, dude. Look how jealous I am.
I hope that buyer bought other things from Clutch.
He did.
Yeah, good point.
He
Hell
did. He
yeah.
said that buyer was Jordan said that buyer was buying a lot during the stream. So there we go. Karma, baby.
that's
Oh, so it's one of those situations where it kind of averages out. Anyways.
Hopefully. You know?
As the infamous Comic Tom would say, comic karma.
Does he say comic karma?
No, he used to have a show called that. Yeah, he used to say it all the time when he had his
Oh, that's ironic.
Yeah, that is ironic. All right. Some other things. Let me see here that I had this week. Did you guys see this Scott Koblish X-Men variant?
I did
That's
not.
one book. That's
Yeah.
one
That's
book.
really cool.
He says, this is Scott Koblish connecting variant that is something else. This variant may be guilty of guzzling MGH, and it stretches across 1, 2, 3, 4 books. X-Men 35, X-Men #1, Uncanny X-Men #1, and Exceptional X-Men #1. 4 books.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That would be a cool fucking poster, you know, to like throw up behind you if you could get one of those big what are those things called, like fat heads. You remember those fat head things? And they were huge.
Fat head.
The wall,
Yeah.
Fat head.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool to have, like from floor to ceiling, go across one whole wall, you know, like of a fat
Dude,
head.
put that in a comic shop, dude.
Right?
You know?
That is he did this for Fantastic Four also, which was, you guys remember we all searched for Silver Surfer and we couldn't find him because it was on a different book.
Dude, can you imagine? It's like, hey Scott, when are you gonna be done with those books, man? Fucking take forever.
There's the Watcher.
I would challenge him after and say, all right, now here's the challenge. The next one you have to do that. All those same characters in a one border variant.
He needs to put Waldo in every one of these. He needs to
I
have
was gonna
Waldo.
say,
Oh,
you
yeah,
gotta
that's a
find,
good
you gotta
idea.
find,
Yeah.
you gotta find Waldo in
Put
it.
a hidden Deadpool in there, man. That'd be cool.
Dude. Yeah, have Deadpool dressed up as Waldo. Maybe he does. There's fucking hundreds of
idea.
characters, dude. Hundreds.
But speaking of Comic Tom, doesn't he look kind of like Waldo?
Kind of.
Kinda, little
Yeah.
bit, yeah.
Yeah. I bet you Tom has been Waldo for Halloween before. I bet you there's a very good chance of that.
Oh, you should start cosplaying at conventions.
Yeah.
Like, where's Tom? Where's
Should be
Waldo?
like what's it called? Different multiverse of Waldos. Yeah, that was a pretty cool fucking variant that they're doing. I'm really looking forward to those new X-Men books for some
Yeah,
reason.
me too.
Yeah, I think that they look really good. So I love the world of comic book swipes. Did you guys ever know this? The Punisher, Mike Zeck, right? Punisher.
Mhm. Yes, Bloodshot. So that's where they got it.
That's where they got Bloodshot.
Wasn't there a lawsuit about this?
I don't know. I never knew about that. That's the exact same image, man.
It's fucking A.
Jesus.
The exact same image.
It's
gotta-
not the same.
Bro, that's a hella trace back then, too.
Yep.
Did you
Yep.
That was 38 years ago or something.
did you
Yeah.
ask Dinesh about it? Ryan?
No, I haven't. I mean, I'm sure he probably knows about this.
I mean, he was 11, but
Yeah. I mean, this wasn't under his watch. Yeah. Yeah. But he's a huge Valiant fan, so he probably knows about it. But yeah, dude.
He was in Hong Kong trying to get a copy.
That's crazy, dude. I mean, there's so many great comic book swipes out there throughout the years. David Mack. Who's the other guy? Greg Land. David Mack swiped a bunch of Adam Hughes poses. Matina. There's a lot of swipes out there for sure. And it would be fun. I bet you, do you guys think that Key Collector has a swipe list? Nick, if you're
I
watching
think he has
and
an
you don't,
homage.
if you don't have a swipe list, we need to do a comic book drama alert swipe list. We'll do the swipes in comics.
I bet you a lot of artists know who swipes what.
Oh yeah, big time, dude.
yeah, like comedians.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like joke stealing, bro.
Did you?
Same
Speaking
thing.
of Matina, did you see this? No, this isn't Matina. This is Alex Maleev. New Namor art.
Oh, that's good.
Didn't he do a Silver Surfer kind of like that?
I'm not sure. It's beautiful.
That is
though.
good.
That's
do
a
like
badass
that.
cover.
Yeah,
that's
there we go.
nice.
Really good.
Mm-hmm.
Really fucking good.
No more.
Namor. That's another character that they didn't screw up too bad.
I
They
didn't
had a
like the
chance,
Link
though.
people. I think they could have done that better.
Yeah, probably, but it wasn't too bad. The
Yeah, it
the
wasn't.
Namor parts weren't the bad parts.
No,
The Namor parts were the good parts. Speaking of good parts, this is why we love Linda Carter.
Mama.
Jeez.
Holy cow! Pre Wonder Woman,
Yeah.
Linda Carter.
My God.
Yeah.
Aloha, honey.
Yeah.
Wish I could go back in time, bro.
All right, so this is one of the coolest things that I've seen in a long time, and I don't have one of these. I have to get one of these. You guys know that Alex Pardee did a version of the Billy Ripken fuckface card for San Diego last year, I think. He did this for Baltimore, and he put these as variants. Look at the end of the bat.
Wow.
Oh,
Those are
shit.
dope. He's got a bunch if you go to Alex Parties.
Yeah,
I think he's been posting them more lately.
he's got
Maybe
fuckface
he's
on
just
the
been
end.
reposting this guy's.
Some guy says, I found this beauty of a variant in my order on Friday. Such a sweet card, best variant ever. And it's got the fuck face written on the bottom of the bat.
You know what I'd want to have? That fuckface card on a cello pack. On the front
Right.
of a cello pack.
I have one. I have one. I just
Get
don't
the
have it
fuck outta here.
graded.
For real, Brian?
I swear to God.
Mm.
I'll show it to you next show.
Oh, I believe you. I've seen your
I just
shit.
haven't got it graded yet because I'll be honest. I think that if there is one on the front of a cello pack, the chances of it being fake are super high. You know what I
Really?
mean?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
like-
from the actual.
So
Why?
because that is, if there's a card that you want on a front of an unopened pack, that's the fucking card, right?
Yeah.
So I think that people, because I bought it off eBay back when I went on this kick of looking for rookies and star rookies on unopened products. So I would look for rack packs and cello packs. I have 2 Montana rookies on top of 81 cellos graded. I have like 5 or 6 Phil Sim rookies and Lawrence
Got
Taylor
that Peyton,
rookies.
right?
I have the Walter Payton rookie. I have the Billy Ripken fuckface. I have a bunch of Bo Jackson rack packs. I have a bunch of unopened Garbage Pail Kid packs. I have 1 graded. I have a PSA 9 graded for a series. And I bought all of those off of eBay in the early 2000s.
Wow.
And for one reason, there is this website called Collectors Universe, right? Was it Collectors Universe or was it PSA? It might have been PSA, but I can't remember. It was Collectors Universe, which is the PSA website, I believe. And there's a thread on there of unopened product, bro. And there are guys out there that have the rarest of the rare cards on unopened product. I mean, I'm talking Johnny Bench rookies, 68 tops, high series, Nolan Ryan rookies, old stuff that you're like, holy cow, are you kidding me? George Brett, Robin Yount on cellos of 75 tops, unopened.
Bro.
How many
I
packs
get-
of 50? Go for it.
No, I used to gamble with my cousin, and I remember. So I lost an 85 tops Eric Davis rookie glossy, and he was a petty motherfucker, right? So he fucking tore it in front of me. And so, okay,
my
so let me
God,
tell
bro.
you, like, you guys already know how I am. I haven't changed. I said I'll get you back. So we gambled this like a year later, right? So we were at a convention, my uncle's convention here locally, and there was a guy from Houston, and Gary Carter was his favorite player. So he had a Gary Carter. He bought a Gary Carter Topps Mini rookie on a cello, mini cello pack, and that's fucking rare. So we gambled, and I won that pack. What do you think I did? I
Rip the
opened
card
that
in half.
bitch.
Did you rip the card in half?
Did you wipe
No,
your fucking ass with it or what?
Dude, I opened it and dude, like he turned fucking white. And he was spending the night. He fucking walked home. It was like fucking 10 miles from his house. Fucking dude.
Well,
Shout out my cousin David. Hey man, up yours, bro.
Joe seems like the type of guy I wouldn't want to get in a pillow fight with.
Bro, that was
No, he's the
I
one who
could
turns it
not
into puts soap
believe-
in it and turns it into a fucking boxing glove.
Yeah.
Bam.
bro. It's like you have the angel and the devil, and I just looked at the devil and I said, "Fucking get this motherfucker right now."
You
I was
guys,
gonna
you
say,
guys remember I had that box? I had boxes of NFL, the black, the hobby, and so everything. And I pulled the Antonio Brown.
I remember that.
Yeah, Antonio Brown numbered card. Literally just ripped it in pieces, threw it over my shoulders, and moved on to the next card. I was like, nope,
Yeah, I get
nope. He'd already been cut. I mean, almost every card was his hobby. Almost every card was numbered or auto number. Like it was. I mean, it was a $1,200 box, and so an Antonio Brown shitty numbered to 75. You know what I mean? It's not like his rookie. I'm not that crazy.
Dude, look at this. 72 OPG baseball wax pack with a Carlton Fisk rookie on back. That's OPG unopened. Look at this.
That's fucking cool as hell, dude.
74
Well, also,
tops with a Dave Winfield rookie on the back. And
I mean, how many
Yastrzemski on
videos
top.
on IG have you seen recently of like 52 Bowman or 51 Bowman being opened, like those packs, or 52 tops and all that? Where
I would never
they're all
open a
these-
52.
tops,
I would
dude.
never open one of those packs. You just devalued that you just went poof in that pack.
Dude, you got
Right,
fucking
but I mean, like,
Clemens
how many of those have you seen like recently? I've seen at least like
Yeah.
3 different videos. Like,
Dude, this is a
It's just, like,
crazy
kinda-
one. This has two should be Hall of
That's
Famers.
nuts, dude.
Rookies on top. Puckett and Clemens.
They're in my Hall of Fame.
Dude, this is all got Ozzie Smith rookies on them. And this guy's got how many packs? With all Ozzie Smith rookies showing.
wow.
Here's a 75 Gary Carter
Hey!
rookie showing.
Hey, is that the mini?
Yep. No,
Bro,
that's the
scroll
regular. That's the regular.
Oh, that's the regular.
They're re-putting
Bro, I
out
was
the
having
minis this
flashbacks.
year.
That's the one I fucking opened up, bro.
They're putting out the minis this year. Here's a Eddie Murray showing. Oh, look at this. 78 top cello with Molitor and is it Alan Trammell? Yeah, Alan Trammell.
Alan Trem.
Yep. And they're signed. Look, they're signed. 2 of them are signed. 3 of them are signed on the pack.
Damn,
This one's got a Dennis Eckersley rookie on the back. Look at that.
Cool. That's tight. I like that.
Tony Gwynn rookie and Ryan Sandberg
yeah.
rookie. Holy shit. Look at this one. Look at all these. You've got Gwynn rookie on top, Gwynn rookie on top, Boggs rookie on top, Boggs rookie on top, Strawberry
Hey, I
rookie
got
on
that
top,
strawberry.
Mattingly, McGuire.
Hell yeah, I love this.
It's got a Bruce Sutter rookie. This one's got, oh my God, dude, look at this Cal Ripken and it's
Dude,
signed.
that's the one, bro.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Wow.
Another all Cal Ripken rookies, different manufacturers. Tony Gwynn rookies.
That's
This is a
dope.
Goose Gossage rookie. Look at this. Holy shit. 72 tops. Ricky
72.
Henderson
Bro.
on a
Oh,
Bro, that's got to be a couple of grand easy.
Oh,
right there,
easy.
man.
easy. Jim Rice, Andre
I wonder how they
Dawson.
grade these. How do you? I mean, what are you looking for?
There's only look at this Roberto Alomar rookie.
Oh yeah, I had a couple of
They
those.
look-
man.
So there's only one guy, and guess who it is? It's the same guy
Baseball
that
card
fucked
exchange.
baseball card exchange. Steve Hart, the same
No
guy
way.
that fucked up on the Logan Paul Pokemon cards.
Pokemon case.
So
yeah.
and what he's known for so much is how the rollers. He's got the best knowledge on how the rollers used to roll the packs closed, and he knows the folds. And so I sent all my stuff to him, and he graded all my stuff. My Peyton rookie was a GPC. What was that company called? GPC? Was that what they're called? They were like one of the first grading services that actually graded unopened, and I crossed it over into PSA. But everything else was unopened, sent to him, and that's what he does. You send them to him. He's the only guy. There might be other guys that do it. There's a Barry Larkin.
Well,
Frank
you send it
Thomas.
to PSA, and PSA sends it
to that guy. Yes.
Yeah, so
it takes
you don't
forever.
send it. Yeah, you don't send it to Baseball Card Exchange to clarify.
So here's the '89 Fleer.
Yeah.
There's a Randy Johnson, but it's a regular. I mean, I don't know if we'll
that Griffey. That Griffey is one to get.
See,
Yeah,
this
that's a
is the
great
way
Griffey.
to go, especially with junk wax.
Yes.
I think.
Yes, great point. Look at that, Tim Raines rookie.
Yep.
Chipper Jones on Bowman rookies, 91 Bowman. Man, there's another Molitor signed.
Oh, you
Jim
what you should do?
Thome.
You should buy a box from that guy
Vlad
that has all the
Guerrero.
89 Upper Deck, and then take all those packs and send it.
Well,
out
those
to
packs you
Rick.
can't because they're silver foil.
Oh,
You can't look into them. Yeah.
There's a Bo
I mean,
Jackson.
but the idea of like grading all those
Mariano
each individually.
Rivera, 92 Bowman.
Mm.
Yeah, grading each one would be nice. Look at this, 93 Jeter tops on a jumbo pack and a rack pack. Wow. Yeah, this guy just absolutely killed it. And this is super old. And there are forums like this on Collector's Universe that just keep going, and people just keep putting, their cards and of all their unopened stuff. And it's the craziest shit ever, man. It's absolutely nuts. So
I picked up a strawberry 84 Donruss rack pack, graded from not graded, but it was wrapped from Baseball Card Exchange.
I saw that, bro. You and Nate, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome, dude. That was a score. All right, one thing I want to show. Shout out to our boy AOA, the best moderator in all of YouTube, and his encounter with a fucking alligator on his porch.
What?
Look at that. That's a fucking alligator on AOA's porch.
Wow.
What?
Is he in Florida?
Yeah. Or Florida or somewhere in the South.
He ain't here.
Look at that, dude.
I got water in my backyard and none of that.
Bro, that's fucking crazy.
Dude, how do you get that fucker off of there, dude?
You guys ever ate alligator?
No.
You sacrifice
I've
the
had it.
animal.
I've had-
I don't know.
I've had jerky, but never like a steak or something or a foot or
deep
something. The fuck.
Oh, I think I've had some gator tail before.
I might have had tail. I definitely had jerky.
It tastes okay. It's just when it's so green. It's like you're eating a Ninja Turtle. It's like, ugh.
It tastes
Yeah.
like chicken.
Yeah. Card
Well,
Vibe
shark tastes like chicken.
Never had shark. Never.
Card Vibe
Ooh,
says
I've had
you
shark
buy-
fin soup.
you buy rack pack boxes and open
Dick.
them. There was a guy that reached out to Flipside back when Flipside was rocking. And I forget who it was. I apologize if you're watching. He reached out to Dino, I think. And he told Dino, he goes, my girl, I think it was like his girlfriend's parents or girlfriend's aunt and uncle or something died. And they went to go check out their house. And in the attic, they had hundreds of unopened football boxes, 84 tops, 86 tops. He sent us pictures. He would open up the box, their rack pack boxes. He would open up the box, and he was Dan Marino rookies on top, John Elway rookies on top, Jerry Rice 86 tops, 87 tops, all the good years of tops. He had rack pack boxes, and they were all fucking unopened, hundreds of them. It was crazy. I don't know if he ended up selling them or what, but it was nuts, man. And that's one of my fucking dreams, dude. That's one of my dreams.
I still have that dream. That's what I think about so I can fall asleep.
Yeah, right. Well, you
Put
live
me
in
in a happy place, bro.
Bro, you live in a place where it could happen. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen in the Midwest, like in Oklahoma or Texas, or, like where they used to have those little mom and pop, corner stores that were part of their property, and they just shut the store down and they just left everything in the store. They maybe we'll open it another day, maybe we won't. And there's a property, and that's how it was. I had a buddy that I grew up with that lived in Lawton. He grew up in Lawton, Oklahoma. and his grandparents were out there, and that's what they had. They had a little store, and they just shut it down, and it sat vacant for like 20, 30 years, and it ended up turning itself into an antique shop because they just opened it and they antiques. Crazy.
That's smart. That's
It's fucking nuts, bro. That's
Oh.
crazy shit, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You have to just mark up everything that for the years,
Yeah.
It's like these things were 35 cents, now they're $35. Bam.
Yeah. Since I got most of you guys here, I want to talk about some of the market report stuff because there is some crazy market report stuff to talk about.
All right, gotta go. No, I'm sure.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find this. Okay. All right, let's start it all off with the big boy. Playboy back issues, 1983 Dave Stevens autographed copy. Sold for $5,795 raw over the weekend.
What
Shout
is
out to
that
Voicey. This is... Go ahead, Yi.
Yeah, so this is a price guide for Playboys back in the day.
It's like a fanzine. 1983 fanzine.
Okay.
Fans put it out. They commissioned Dave Stevens to do the cover.
Yeah.
I thought I scored one when we were reviewing this on
What'd you end up with? I was gonna ask.
dude, it's a picture of that fucking book, dude. And
are you fucking kidding me?
yeah, dude.
Can you return it?
Nah, man, it was $20, dude. I thought I made a score.
Yeah. I mean, if it was just $20, but still.
Well, an unsigned one of these went for not as much of this not too long ago, and then the signed one popped up, and I believe it was it Vosi that found it? I think it was. Can't remember. And
A bunch of people were tracking it.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Boy, $6,000 almost for this thing.
Because I think unsigned one sold a few years ago for like $3,000 or something like that.
An unsigned one sold for like $658 a few months ago, didn't it?
I don't know. I thought it sold, like someone tracked it and it sold for like $3,000 or like 3 years ago or something like that. Like, I know it doesn't pop up that often.
Can you imagine if he would have hung on to it and with CGC now doing having JSA authenticating it?
Oh yeah,
that's a good point.
Yeah, I feel like one sold a few months ago or a month ago, and that's how it got on our radar. And then this one popped up recently. So, but yeah, $6,000. Well, here's the crazy thing, you guys. Not only did he have this, I'm so fucking mad. I'm so damn mad. Hood, you're not going to believe what he had signed that I missed out on.
The same seller? Oh man!
Oh,
signed in blue.
Shit.
What did that go for, bro?
282. I would definitely pay 300 for that.
Oh,
$300, dude.
That's one of my favorite Stevens covers, dude. It's fucking awesome, dude.
Hell yeah.
Damn. Not only did that sell, how about this? For $400. Signed by Dave Stevens and who else? It's signed by
Adam
Humberto
Hughes?
Ramos.
Oh, okay.
Dave Stevens
I'm
and
surprised Adam
Humberto
Hughes didn't
Ramos.
sign it.
You can get Hughes to sign it.
Yeah.
Ramos did the interior art.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can tell which girl Dave Stevens drew and which one Adam Hughes drew.
Well, he sold a bunch. He also sold my favorite Stevens cover, signed, the Marilyn Monroe Crossfire issue.
I like that.
It's $800.
Looks like Black Bolt.
Wow.
This guy, I mean, he has all the Stevens stuff. Check this out. All signed. Galaxy, Star Wars Galaxy, Luke Skywalker signed cards.
Those are cool.
All
I
these
picked
prints.
up a whole shitload of those.
I have a PSA 9 coming in soon.
San Diego
Oh,
Comic
you
Con.
can kiss my ass, Aaron.
A signed DVD where he about him. Fear and Laughter. Here's
Guess
his
how much
first
I got?
cover art, you guys, sold.
What is that?
This is the creature number 1. I know it's not his real first cover art. That is his senior high magazine that he did. But this is the first comic stuff that he did. Carl's Comics, Creature, sold for $1,500.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's graded, and you can find this on the Beyond Wednesday's Creator First list. It is there.
Do we think the Dave Stevens hype will eventually fall off?
I don't know. This is a tough Adam Hughes book right here. People.
The
don't
thing realize is it's accessible, and not everybody's figured it out. So people, what the? Oh,
Yeah.
it's signed. I just
Yeah,
pulled that.
all these
rainbow
are
book
signed. Yeah, right
2
here.
days ago.
Grendel, signed by Stevens. This one's signed by Stevens in blue. They're all signed.
Yeah, he probably picked up that stuff when they were dirt cheap, bro.
Well, he probably knew him or something, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, he
It
probably
used to be
knew.
his manager.
So
his
yeah, the
art.
thing is, look, it's a catchy art style. He's
gone.
He's shit. I have that Betty Pages thing. That's Dave Stevens. It's the art style is great. People enjoy it, and all the shit you can find easily because nobody gave a shit about it.
He did a Xena
So
cover?
like, am I gonna say there's that one of those up for Raz right now?
Wow.
Oh, wow. I like that.
And so the Xena. So like, no, and these are great. And you know, some of our friends have been Dave Stevens collectors. Coy's been collecting Dave Stevens literally since I've known him.
Yep.
So a lot of people, Josue too. You know, and I've enjoyed his stuff, and I bought his stuff when it was available and when it was inexpensive. That's how I ended up with, that's how I've ended up with a bunch of this stuff. But I wasn't completely seeking it out. The price is wrong, then whatever. So the thing is, people are finding all these books, and a lot of these are books you're like, you're just really not gonna find. It's not mainstream. It's not Spider-Man. It's not, and
Look
it's
at
not
this.
superhero stuff.
Makes sense.
This is
they
what-
released at Rocketeer, so you can go to a con. Everybody at the con, including me, including my friends, are digging. The second you see a Dave Stevens comic that a dealer hasn't noticed at whatever price, it doesn't matter what the price is now, right?
This
At
right
whatever
here?
price it was, boom, like pump it back up, bring it up, pay for it, throw it on eBay 10 times the price. So I don't think it'll calm down for a little bit because I don't think people are going to stop finding this stuff everywhere.
Did you
For a
guys
couple years.
did you guys hear about that Seduction of the Innocent?
Yeah.
So
The
that book
second
is
print.
it's there's
Sody.
a 2D version of that 3D cover, and it's supposed to be super fucking scary.
Signed Space Fictions. Oh my God, look at these.
What was that one,
Yeah.
Brian, you were just showing?
All right, so
What?
this one that I was just showing, do you remember this was on the Hot 10 the other night? Stein showed a Dave Stevens variant that they did a black and white for, and we were talking, where did this art come from? Because it's from 1982, but the variant came out in 2003. It was, and we were like, where did that art come from? I'm like, it probably came from a fanzine. And that's exactly where it came from. This is the fanzine Near Mint mag from number 24 from August of 1982 with a Dave Stevens cover. And that they reused this art for the variant cover that was on the Hot 10 last Friday.
Where it was like a IDW 1 in 10, right?
IDW
Or
1
something
in
like that.
10, yep.
Bro, imagine having some of the storyboards that he did for Raiders of the Lost Ark or the Michael Jackson Thriller video, because he did all those storyboards
Wow.
for
Yeah, that would be crazy to have those. Look at that. Damn. This is a Danzig book right here. Verotic.
8-pack.
Damn.
Some
Look at
huge
that.
areolas.
Mother.
Airboy, Mr. Monster. All these are signed, you guys. Look at that one. That one's great. Jesus.
What's Seduction of the Innocents?
Sody.
it's that 3D cover.
Well,
So-
originally it was a
Whoa.
trial where they created the comics code. This sold for $100. Are you fucking kidding me?
You have
Are
it?
you fucking kidding me, dude?
Wow. And that's signed too.
It's signed and it sold for $100, dude. A 9.8 one of these sold for like $2
That's
grand the
cheap.
other day.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that.
It's like the weird thing is you can't buy them all. You know
Yeah,
what I
this
mean?
is the one
biz get
Richie.
played.
Yeah,
focused on somewhere else.
Oh
and I
my
don't think that's a pot. I don't think people except real comic dudes know about this book.
It sold for $100.
God damn.
Look at that.
That'll be
poster.
relisted. You know what I mean?
Oh, look at that. It's signed. It sold for $90.
Oh wow.
Unbelievable.
That Sheena sold for 160
Yeah.
bucks.
Wow.
Nuts.
20th anniversary print signed, sold for $75. This Comico Attractions. Oh my god, dude. Unbelievable.
Looks like they just had a bunch of buy it nows listed.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
That Dave Stevens bicycle, dude.
All right. So let's get rid of some of these before we go into this. What is this? I was like, what is going on here? This guy also did like this. Whoever did this did a Hank Aaron one. Daniel Jacob Horeen Pop Fly print series. These are prints. Okay, I thought they were comics. Sold for $400. It's a print.
Wow. Dude, I gotta come up with a good gimmick, man.
$400 that sold for.
I gotta press a bunch of books for that.
Look at this gorgeous cover right here. Strange Adventures #9 from 1951. First Captain Comet. Sold for $376 raw. Look how fucking beautiful this cover is from the 50s.
Tough black cover.
Right? Look at that. It's got the cityscape underneath them. Like, what a perfect comic book cover. Gorgeous. How about this one? Erie #1, The Ash Can. Sold for $377. That is crazy.
I think that's kind of cheap.
Right? #1, 35 cents. Warren Publications. All right, so we don't talk about this a lot, but this is a big thing in comics. It was a huge thing in the 70s and 80s, early 80s. People would bind all their comics into these leather-bound volumes. This is Conan, 1 through 100, all the annuals, COD #4, into 4 bound volumes. You guys, look at this. It sold for almost $3,000.
Yeah, they made their own omnibus, dude.
Look at this.
Foreign collectors do that too as well.
And all these pages are cut, you guys. They're all cut. They cut them to fit in the volumes and to make them all straight. So when you buy these, unfortunately, they cut them, but they cut them at a professional binder, so they look just gorgeous.
What'd you say, sold for?
Sold for almost $3,000 or $4,000, something like that.
That's
look at
crazy.
that. Look at that. See
Yeah.
how they're just cut perfect.
That's pretty, dude.
Yeah. It sold for $2,815.
Oh man, could you imagine a library of just all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bunch
Yeah.
of comics collections, like
Yeah.
where it's like full runs of stuff, and it's just like all in that binding.
Yeah.
But what the fuck did you do?
All right.
It's like I enjoy reading.
We're going to go down a rabbit hole now, you guys.
Oh.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1, first printing, CGC 7.5. Sold for $13,500. All right.
Is that the second print?
Huh?
Is that the one that was really the second print?
That isn't, but that is what we're going to talk about right now. I almost saved this for Drama Alert, but I think it's perfect for the market report. Shout out to, I saw it on 99 Newsstand where most people saw it, but shout out to Mark Spector's Comix, who put it together. 99 Newsstand just clipped this. Check this out. This is crazy.
$1 mistake. The book sold for $8,000.
Let me restart this.
I saw
$7,000 mistake.
You saw this?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. So this isn't the book I just showed you. It isn't the book I just showed you. but a different book that was being sold on a auction house, I believe, right?
Is the $7,000 mistake. The book sold for $8,000, and it's clearly not a first print. What do we see here?
So if you guys don't know, an easy way to tell that it's not a first print is it's bigger than a normal comic, then it could be the first 2 prints. But also in the T, if it's got red in the T, it's not a first print. See, if you look at the first print,
how many lines it has is what print it is.
yes,
Didn't know that.
yeah. How many lines it has? Well, this one has
2.
2, but it's a first
Like
printing.
I thought it was like how many bloodline marks or whatever tells you what print.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Where it's like if there's 3 bloodlines in it, then it's like a third print. If it's only 2, it's the second.
Got you. I
like
got
that.
you. I got you. Like in the LES, and
Or
then
something
this
like
one.
that.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. But
It was something
anyways,
weird like that.
the T has red in the third printing, and also the third printing's comic size. The first 2 prints are like almost magazine size. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
A little blood splat. You don't get that on a first printing or a second printing. So, we got a big mistake by CGC. They graded the book. They labeled it as a first printing. Auction happened on Saturday. I reached out to them on Tuesday saying, "Hi, just looking at your comics auction and noticed one of your books was being listed as a first printing, and it's really a mistake graded by CGC, lot 8116. And then they responded Thursday morning, "Hello, thank you for your message and concern. I will let Travis know, and we will reach out to CGC and discuss internally. Thank you." They never responded afterwards. I just wanted to see if they would actually go ahead and sell it. They clearly sold it. You know, I feel really bad for this person who, you know, ultimately pays over $8,000 for what they think is a first printing, and it's really a third printing. So hopefully this person realizes the $7,000 mistake. The book sold for...
that's crazy, man. That's nuts, right?
That's a lawsuit ready to happen.
Oh, fucking A,
That's a
dude.
fucking nightmare, bro.
Yeah. So this is a first printing that they said sold. Now they said that they're supposed to, oh, okay, I see it. There's a little drop of blood on the T. Right there. You see it. Just barely a little drop of blood. So, and I guess what you were saying is right, E. If there's one little drop, it's a first printing. If there's 2 little drops, it's third printing.
That makes sense.
If it's all red, it's a third printing. And Wilbert said that third printing is magazine size also. So I didn't know that. I thought third printing was not.
Third printing is magazine size, but I think it's also like not as centered or something like, or that band on the far right is bigger or something like that, right?
One of these days we'll
I
have to
don't remember.
we'll get down into it. But yeah, man, it's nuts. All right, here's
We
another.
need Nate on the show for that one.
Yeah, check this out. Superman versus Muhammad Ali lot. 1978 DC comic with promo ticket and Swedish card. I can't believe this. Look at that. A 1978 Swedish card with Muhammad Ali and Superman on it. It's got a little ticket that they gave out as a promo when they gave out these
that's
things.
badass, dude.
Isn't this?
Yeah.
I want one of these promo tickets.
I would send that to PSA so fast.
Oh, if that's real, did they
Yeah,
really?
why?
Like,
These
I wanna know.
be like
Where
Right?
did those
The
come
story,
from?
man, you had to have been there, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah, I want to know where that.
I had
promo
so
ticket
much money
comes
down
from.
on that fight.
Fucking
that was pretty cool.
Superman.
I just
Right.
look young.
I think we looked at a Ryan. Was a Ryan Otley
Ryan
Invincible that we looked at last week? Look at this
Yeah.
Ryan Stegman sketch cover. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, Stegman can draw, bro.
Dude, I put that in my living room.
Oh, nice. He would even put the little dinosaur signature.
Dude, he killed it. That is fucking awesome.
He's a hell of an artist, dude.
$800 it sold for. So, all right, let's get into some more interesting stuff in the market report, starting off with some classic Batman character first appearances. This is pretty interesting. Let me go ahead and do this. First appearance of Two-Face in Raw. First appearance of Two-Face sold for $5,575. That is Detective Comics 66. A first appearance of Scarecrow with also one of the greatest Superman, Batman, and Robin covers ever. They're playing baseball. World's Finest Comics number 3 Raw sold for $3,050. And then a tore-up first appearance of the Riddler, Detective 140, sold for $4,150. There was a lot of Golden Age books that sold the last couple weeks. There's a lot of Matt Baker and LB Cole covers that sold this last week. Like, just great stuff. But look at this, man. I mean, those are some big boys there.
I don't know if I want that World's Finest 3 or more for the baseball cover or for the first Scarecrow.
I agree. I agree.
Would you be scared to buy these raw and then grade them?
Yes.
Why? Because of resto?
Yeah.
Resto trimming.
They're so old that wouldn't matter that much to me.
Page loss.
I'd have to look up the grades, and I would bid in what I thought was the price for that that grade range. The piece like that, dude, on the Riddler, they couldn't even like put it back on the cover.
Yeah, I know, right?
I guess either that or they're being transparent, so I'm not gonna knock them too bad.
Yeah.
I'm letting us know that chunk gone.
Yeah,
no, as old as these books from the 40s don't scare me. No, but like Silver, X-Men 1 or something like that I'm buying just from a regular eBay dude. Yeah, maybe not from
eBay.
So my comic shop or somewhere that's going to go through it, check it for resto, check it for whatever. They're going to put an expensive book up. They're going to check it for you.
Yeah.
So,
by the way, big shout out to JLS Comics, one of the best YouTube channels on YouTube. Make sure you guys are subbed up to JLS Comics. I absolutely love his content. One of the channels that I constantly watch whenever I'm editing. I've got JLS Comics on the other monitor, so make sure you guys go check them out. All right, next, a Mickey Mouse Magazine Volume 1, Number 1, Platinum Age, another crazy Mickey Mouse comic. Sold for $12.36 on 17 bids. Is this the same issue that we saw last week, or was it a different one last week? I can't remember.
I want to say it's a different one because wasn't Pluto on the cover?
He wasn't, but it was the first appearance of Pluto that it was.
Oh, there we go.
I think this is the one that Vinny's constantly looking for. This Mickey Mouse Magazine Volume 1, Number 1.
And here comes on Vinny with a great pickup. No,
yeah. This next piece, you guys, I'm so mad that I didn't see. I would have bought this. Daredevil number 16 is one of my favorite all-time books, and a lot of people don't realize how amazing this book is. This is the first time John Romita drew Spider-Man, and it's on the cover also. So, and this one is a CBCS 8.0 signed by John Romita Sr. So,
nice.
Yeah. 8.0 for $900. I feel like that is a great buy.
I feel like that too. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful book.
Do you think people with verified CBCS books are trying to like flip more of those right now before PSA or JSA starts doing the CGC stuff?
No, they're holding off to send to CGC, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think they're
waiting.
I
guess it would depends on how much you have, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Spy Smasher number 10 has got a crazy Hitler in the bullseye and the sniper getting ready to take him out. It's a cover. Sold a 6.0 sold for $13.50.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's crazy. Next we've got another great skull cover. You got to have a skull with a bunch of other skeletons coming out the mouth. Strange Mysteries number 12 raw sold for $5.61. And this fucking LB Cole cover is so awesome. Blue Bolt Weird Tales of Terror number 111 from 1951. just great LB Cole cover sold for $671. A lot of LB Cole and Matt Baker stuff sold this week.
That copy.
But I've had that on my list for like so many years that I gave up at a realistic price. I don't find this to be an unrealistic price, but the price when I thought it was unrealistic was like $250.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I should have made that decision a lot of times over already, and I never did. So here it is.
Yeah. Look how good that looks, man. It's awesome. And then this is crazy. Amazing Spider-Man 124, a 9.8 copy sold for almost $8,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there's 36 copies that are 9.8.
Right?
Yes, so am I. And that also makes me wonder why the fuck someone's going to pay $8,000 for it. Or $8,500 after taxes.
Oh man, you're not paying for First Man Wolf? Like,
Dude,
it's not a
come
grill
on.
list.
Yeah.
5 years ago, you could have had a 129 for that.
Superior Spider-Man number 20, the Campbell Ball of Yarn Black Cat variant sold for $436. And then the Amazing Spider-Man Presents Black Cat number 1 Black Cat J. Scott Campbell variant sold for $1,800. Both raw.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. 57 bids, $1,800 for that. Jesus.
That's insane for a raw cover of that.
I
book.
know.
Yeah.
It's insanely good. I love it. I love when books are worth money still. Instead of the other way around, but yeah.
New Mutants
It's like,
number.
why didn't I sell at the high?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah. I had sold my 9.8. It was probably not as much as that.
New Mutants number 1. This is the Wizard World sketch variant that they did back during this time. They did it with a bunch of books. They did it with this one. They did it with a Phoenix Finch cover. They did it with of course, the J. Scott Campbell J. Scott Campbell Psylocke and the J. Scott Campbell Shuri. What they did, might have did it with one other, but that's how they did their Wizard, their special variants that they gave out at cons, how it used to be. And that's a tough book right there. Sold for $545 raw. Great Magic variant. Next, we have some more classic variants and a tough Sonic book. You've got the Marvel Comics Spider-Woman number 1 Monera variant, the famous trade dress over her weird-looking butt cover.
Yeah.
Weird-looking cover, dude.
Is that down? Cover. Wasn't that more expensive?
It probably was, dude.
Yeah.
You know me and numbers. I'm too big of a stoner.
Probably a couple hundred more.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that. I mean, for raw, I don't think it was that much more or less.
It's on recall, right? Comics.
Yeah. Edge of Spider-Verse 2, Greg Land, raw, $2,360.
That seems up in price.
Yeah.
Raw, it does. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
You better have some better pictures than like that guy's fucking school desk.
Yeah, because wasn't it a 9.8 not too long ago, like $3,000?
Jesus.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about one recently, I think.
Yes, in that modern bag.
And then Sonic the Hedgehog number 11, the retailer incentive cover, sold for $341.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I want to get a First Knuckles newsstand.
I want a First Knuckles. I want a First Shadow or whatever that guy is called. I want all the Sonic variants. I think they're great.
Which one's Knuckles? Which comic is Knuckles? Is it that
13
0 or 13? Okay.
He has his first ongoing Knuckles, the Inchna.
Another great old school variant, con variant, Deadpool Merc with a Mouth, the San Diego Comic-Con sketch variant, where he's doing the Heisman stance with Headpool, which is awesome.
Oh,
yeah,
never seen that.
I was bidding on that, and I was hoping nobody saw it. I think it was the only book that guy was selling, so I thought and it wasn't a Sunday. Thought maybe it'd be one of those things. And
did you scoop it up?
Yeah, I was hoping, but like I went like that. Nobody bid for a long time. I don't think 650 is a bad price. I don't think it's a 9.8 SS either. But hey, So there was so I don't know. I thought it'd be a good deal, and it wasn't. So, dude, it's like just a bidding war that nobody came to fruition. Hopefully that person paid or didn't. Or because nobody sells shit, that somebody just shill bid it and they'll have to list it again and then get hosed.
Oh, yeah. Because
there was no last minute bids on it. Because I was like, fuck, what's this thing going to be worth? And I watched it. I'm like, I didn't feel like paying. I want the book. I don't feel like paying $650 plus. I think there's a color cover of this also that's pretty cool. So, yeah.
Yeah, I just know this one doesn't come up too often.
No, not too often. It's also it's like that weird like thick, like it's the thicker cover, with it's not with like a light gloss, but if it took a dent, then it's hard to fix. So it's not just regular white paper. So it's actually like regular white paper is actually some of the easiest shit to fix. You can't see color breaks because they're white.
Yep.
They're not big ones, you know. And then, but this is not that case. So the best I've been able to do on this personally was a 9.6 off raw copies I got. So that's probably me just trying to fill a hole in my heart for this book.
Saga #1, the RRP, and a 9.8 sold for $2,018 on 53 bids.
Without RRP in the title, $56 shipping.
Yeah, pretty.
That is
pretty
that
bad.
is down.
Yeah,
fucking idiots.
Oh, they labeled a retailer incentive.
Might not answer.
Why so much? Insurance and signature verification.
I guess, but it's not calculated anymore. So it's whatever that's whatever he put. That's whatever they put it at.
Yeah.
But it could be like a non-super comic seller where they don't know, so they put it at like 6 pounds or something, and then it ends up being 2.5 or something. Yeah.
Well, they're gonna ship it with rocks.
You're gonna ship it in a box, 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 in a box.
Yeah, ship it in wood.
Russian doll.
God of War
Just slap a label on
#1.
the side.
First appearance of Kratos in comics, old school DC Wildstorm 2010 book, and a 9.9 blue label, sold for $1,000.
Did you guys see Fallout?
No.
Yes.
No, but I heard it's good.
It's really
I didn't play
good.
video games.
I after seeing that, I'm looking for video game books.
Yeah, I think I asked Chris. So even if I'm not, because I'm not a, I have not been a gamer in a long time. Is it worth it's worth checking out regardless?
Yes. I've never played Fallout, but I've watched people play Fallout,
Okay.
and now I want to buy it.
I'm starting to play Fallout 4 right now because it's part of one of the PlayStation packages because of the show. Like that's how much I liked it.
Wow.
I haven't finished it all, the entire first season, but it's already been greenlit for a second season. And for those looking for stuff for Fallout, there's no comic stuff, but there are graphic novels.
Okay.
My friends and I play Fallout at the bar, but generally we're just looking at women.
Yeah,
Well,
it's good.
Speaking of 9.9s,
Hopefully we get lucky.
did you guys happen to see this? 9.9 Walking Dead for sale. It sold. The guy wanted $15,500.
$15,000, I'm sure. Okay,
Yeah, and it says sold. So
And this was the only one that was on the census, right?
yeah, it's got
Is
the
it?
black.
it's only 9.9.
Yeah,
Let me double check.
highest
character.
graded. It says highest graded.
I don't
so-
remember. Yeah, but it could be highest graded tied
With another
11
one,
other
yeah.
copies.
Another
yeah.
one. Yeah.
How many 9.9s are there?
That's what I'm checking right now.
I don't know. I and that's
Who's the guy that owns it? Owned the book?
I don't know if he owns it, but
Or
Ollie
it's the old label.
Collectibles.
So
Ollie Collectibles.
Check that out.
Yeah, the number is 10148450002.
Okay, I'm way off. There's 23 on the census for Walking Dead
Wow.
1.
there you go.
Yeah.
Whatever.
This is 03, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
October of 2003. Yeah, there's 23 9.9s.
Wasn't there like
1,000
10K orders on that book? How is there that many
Well,
99s?
There's
That's crazy.
there's a
Robert
total graded
Kirkman's-
of
Robert Kirkman's personal collection.
3,671. So
Damn.
like almost
That's a high
quarter-
number.
Yeah, almost a quarter of the copies are graded. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a high. Honestly, that's a high number.
yeah, there's 23 99s, and then there's 3 signature series 99s.
Wow.
I can see. I mean, I can see it. I don't know if you guys have again a book that could have come out very nicely. Not really paper, so not an easy book to press.
Yeah.
So, but also if you didn't fuck it up, you can see how that flawlessly, there wouldn't be any bindery tears or anything like that with that type of paper if it was, just straight from the printer. So I can see it. This one doesn't throw me off on that number. It's just higher compared to other things.
That's a good point. I actually thought because that video that CGC put out about the corner binderies, that's actually a good point. Yeah.
Well, and then but then also doesn't separate on when you're looking at the CGC census, like which one has the black label for the mature readers or which one has the white. Because I know like people usually ask for a premium on the black label one.
Yeah, but I don't think it's been proven which one necessarily was the first print. At least like Recall Comics doesn't have it as that. People are gonna say the black one, but I'm not sure. I forget, and it's hard to. It's on the image where it says image, right? It's like the logo.
It's behind. Yeah, it's in the corner.
Is it the logo, or is it where it says image? Which is the same
box.
place, by the way.
It's
the corner
same
box.
place.
I know that.
Yeah, it's below the image, I think, or issue number or whatever it is.
Yeah, and they don't differentiate on the fucking census. So what are you gonna do? We don't know anymore.
Aaron, what's the number? 6,000 what were graded? How much?
3,671
are graded.
Comic-Con has 7,266, so there must be about 12,000 out there.
Yeah,
12,000.
Well, I mean, but you're also not accounting for how many times have people taken this book and CPR'd it.
Yeah,
I heard there was only 3,500 copies of each. Wasn't there something like that?
That's what I thought, dude.
Yeah, there's only like 3,500 copies of each of.
I think where the white and black is, see the word image over number 1 right there. It's not it's in the logo. It's not in the lettering.
And I think it's in the logo, isn't it? Let's look.
No, it's right under the issue 1. Like
it's under the issue 1.
Yeah, where it says mature readers or whatever. Like there's one that's white text and there's one that's black text. That's literally the difference, right?
Okay.
Oh, you could probably pull up that signature series one.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, mature readers in black, and then there's one that says mature readers in white.
Okay, mature readers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
Was there a second print?
No. Yes.
They're trying to print. I mean, there's about 1,000 of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I know what you mean. No, only the people that are going to consider those different printings, and I don't think it's definitive. So.
All right, let's continue on with a tough Invincible variant. Skybound Invincible returns black and white. The first appearance of Thrag in a 9.6 sold for $1,025. Pretty crazy. That's got to be a super rare book if a 9.6 is selling for over $1,000.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then a Rick and Morty #1, the Justin Roiland 1 in 50, 9.8 sold for $11.75, and both of those books were sold by the same person. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm getting out." I believe they're both sold by the same person. I might be wrong, but I believe so.
Yeah, I think that's a good deal for that Roiland.
Yeah.
That's going to be the Rick and Morty book
to have. Yeah.
Yeah. That or and that Nerd Block, which I haven't seen that in a long time. But yeah, this is and plus it being Justin Roiland did the cover, this is the book of record. So I think $11.75 is a good investment.
This next one's kind of crazy. Magazine number 11 from Old School Antarctic Press. First appearance of Gold Digger, Ben Dunn's Gold Digger. Sold for $1,000 in a 9.4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, dude, Antarctic Press.
Ben Dunn, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, I was talking to at the cons, talking to fucking Rad, and he's decent. I mean, by decent, I mean really
I want to
good
get fucking Rad on a show. So
on a bunch of
I want to bring him on a show.
a bunch of this stuff, and he's picking up Antarctic stuff, and I'm like, I can't say you're wrong on this, man. I'd only pick up the ones that were obvious,
Yep.
which isn't that
Furry
much.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, or homages, things like that.
Yeah.
But here we are. And plus, it doesn't matter. You're not going to find that much of it.
Yeah.
You find Antarctic shit, just pick it up, man. They're still in business.
Yeah.
Dude, let's start doing some Antarctic variants. Let's talk off air.
Yep, I agree. Next, Spawn number 189, another one. A 9.8 sold for $3,000 for the 189 sketch variant. Supposedly only 100 exist.
Congrats, Suck Joe.
Yeah. And then speaking of McFarlane, we got two more. I want one of these so bad. I think these are so rare, and I don't think people realize how rare. If you were to get a Spider-Man number 1, this is the one to get over the platinum.
Oh, yeah.
Far. Yeah.
Platinum was printed later, too, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, the platinum was a
Yeah.
thank you, so it was printed later, yes. Was it printed later past the
book.
second print? Maybe not. I'm not sure.
I think it was, dude. I could be wrong, but I feel like it was. Yeah, fuck the platinum. I want this thing, dude. Walmart second print,
Yep.
UPC, ugly and beautiful at the same time. Come to me, baby. Let's go.
I want that book. Yeah, somebody got lucky and probably got a nice little buy it now for $1,800 on a 9.8.
Yeah.
And then how about this? A 9.8 Malibu Sun 13 sold for $3,275.
My book's so overrated.
Is that just a normal version,
It's just
not
a
the error?
normal. Yeah, it's just a normal.
Dang, I remember when you could buy errors for like $3K.
Yeah.
And I thought people were crazy paying that kind of price for it.
Yeah. Next,
But I mean,
we've
that was
got.
like 5 years ago.
I don't know what this one is. So chat or somebody on the panel is going to have to help. Adventures of Superman number 500, the polybagged platinum air. A 9.8 sold for $1,200.
Did you check recall?
No, I didn't. I didn't check recall.
Isn't this the white bag
that-
Superman instead of, because like the death of Superman was in the black bag, right? And then they had the platinum version for that. So I think for 500 they also had a platinum version. I don't remember what the error is on this,
Interesting.
but it's something along those lines.
Wow. Yeah, that's interesting. I got to figure out what it is. If anybody knows, let us know.
Here, I'll look it.
All right. 2 Mario books. You've got 1991's Adventures of Super Mario Brothers number 1 from Valiant, and a 9.8 sold for $1,000. And then Blip number 1 in a 9.8 sold for $1,580. Both huge Mario books. So
I
here it is.
dude. I would take the Valiant Adventures over that Blip.
so would I.
Like, don't
right.
get me wrong. If we're gonna throw price out, because they're both at least over $1,000 and under $2,000, like if you want one of those in your fucking house, give me Flying Mario over there, this little foxtail, rather than that fucking tan dork over there.
Are they all newsstands?
Remember when people were tan when they went outside instead of, they had to at least walk to play those video games instead of playing them like in their own bed before they even got up for the day?
All right, here we go. There was on the Superman 500 error. Shout out to Recall Comics because they have an article on this. There was also a limited edition black bagged platinum edition sporting an embossed logo and platinum ink background on the cover. It looks like the platinum ink was applied to the comic in a separate printing stage, and for some reason there are a number of copies that have missed the stage and that have a duller base color compared to the silver/platinum color. Below is the standard platinum and the error edition to the right. So
Yeah.
So
You
the
can see it's
background's not
dull.
silver. Yeah.
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 Wilbert says there's 998s of that. Tough book. All right, next we have got a 9.8 of Sandman 75 second printing is way down. $585. Yeah. And then this one is awesome. This is another one I really wish I would have seen and I would have bought in a heartbeat. Everybody's asking, who's the next person that we need to be thinking about? It's like Dave Stevens. It's fucking Michael Turner. And this is a shrugged #1 signed and sketched by Michael Turner. Look at the sketch of, you can barely see her, but you could see her. It's a girl. Her hair is coming over the side of her face. It's put perfectly on the cover. And this is a 9.8 signature series. It only sold for just under $300, $291.
Wow.
That is fucking awesome.
Wasn't there already a Michael Turner documentary?
I don't know if there's a Michael Turner documentary. I don't think so. But that'd be cool if there was.
They should do one.
Yeah. And then this one is a rare one that people don't think about a lot, but I've seen a couple people talk about it lately. Tales of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle number 70, $305 raw. Wow. Yeah. Tough book. Cool. Moving on, we've got everybody's going crazy for the One Piece cards. And this is why. They're called manga cards. And this is the Monkey D. Luffy one sold for $2,000 raw.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
68 bids.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that means if you see One Piece at Target, to make sure to push over kids to get it first, right?
I don't know what this is also, so I'm asking people out there to help me. It says very rare, but you guys know I love the Homies figures. This is a Orbeez booster pack with a Homies figure. It's a Homies Orbeez, and it sold for $275.
That's cool.
Yeah. And this was a character I loved in the Ninja Turtle toys. My brother was a big Ninja Turtle person, figure collector. And this character was always cool to me. The Dr. L elephant character, the like witch doctor elephant. This is a mint on card unpunched. Sold for $224.
That feels like a deal.
Oh, yeah. It feels like a deal to me, too. Yeah. 3 of the Terrifier books sold this week. The number 1 sold for $335. One of the 2s sold for $370, and another one sold for $305. Same person sold all 3, obviously, and nice little come up. We know these books are tough, so
I didn't know they existed. All right, damn it.
Oh, you didn't know about these? Wow,
dude.
I think Mel is big on these, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Dennis just sent me. He goes, Brian, check your text. This is from this weekend. Oh my God, dude. Hold on. So Dennis, if you guys didn't get to see the industry show last night, Dennis went to C2E2 and he set up just to let his kids sell trading Pokemon cards, One Piece cards, and stuff like that.
That's cool.
Look at what he sent me. Hold on here. This is crazy.
Oh, he has that Luffy card, huh?
You guys are going to trip. There's this kid holding one. Graded a PSA 10.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is it his?
Yeah. Is that yours, Dennis? Is that your kid's? He's in the chat.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so that was from the last set. So this new set has a different manga card. Wow. Hopefully That is his card. Hopefully. Creed says it's a $4,000 slab. Holy cow.
He's going crazy. Look.
Wow.
Yeah, I need context of what's going on here.
That's pretty crazy, man. AOA's in the chat. Is AOA in the chat? Did he get some of that tiger or that alligator?
I think he bounced.
No.
Dude,
Yeah,
you guys seen
man.
that
He passed
Terrifier?
on it. Okay. So he was looking at one.
Okay.
And he passed on
at
it.
C2.
Oh.
Okay.
How much were they asking for it?
Yeah, how
if
much
you don't
were they
mind
asking?
You got balls.
Knowing that now we know that it's a
2.5K
4K slab.
cash.
He knew what he had. That's not a terrible ask.
Guy
For
offered
something
it
that's
for
that big a deal, apparently, right?
You guys should have bought it. You passed. You could have made a quick 1.5 on that thing. Oh. Igor says, I had a guy pull 2 of them in my store when the set dropped. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Jesus.
Nice.
Unbelievable, man.
So did you make sure to push over that kid to get it?
So the Terrifier books are like promotional books, right? Did you look them up, Sean?
I can't find. I started to look them up. I can't find them.
I believe they're Kickstarter or promo books. That's why they're so rare.
Okay.
I
Dude.
think it came from the Terrifier website.
Yeah, they were sold
at
on their
one
website.
point.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Dude, we saw when Terrifier 2, my friend wanted to go to the movies. It was Halloween. We're going to a Halloween party, like a costume party. And I looked at let's just say I was able to find a real copy playing in my living room. And so we decided we'll just go to my house instead of going all the way to the theater. And by not going to all the theater, I ate a chocolate bar that might have
Been full of mushrooms.
Might have been a little psilocybin in those things. So I go in,
Jeez.
and then dude, so by the end, it's hitting good, but I don't. I'm like, okay, I'll just eat a little more. But then we're gonna have to get ready to go to this costume party, right? And everybody lives pretty close to me. They're gonna go back to my buddy's house where their costumes are, and I'm like at this point, I'm like, get out of my fucking house. Right, watching Terrifier on mushrooms, and I'm barely holding it together enough to act like I'm cool. So you fucking leave immediately, right?
Oh my gosh!
And I'm like, okay, but not because the movie freaked me out, just because I was just becoming the mayor of Shroomville in my own home, and so I was in the upside down, and so I was like, but I'm still gonna go to this party. So I go, I take a shower, and then I realized. I was dressing up as the greatest mushroom warrior of all time, Super Mario.
This was last year, wasn't it?
It was like, I think it was the one before last, so a year and a half ago or whatever. Yeah, send you the video. So I'm sitting here, and it hits me as I'm in and out of waves. Oh, I need a shower, a beer, and some electrolytes. I'll be okay. Like it hits me in there, but I get out. I've got the gloves on. I've got the hat. I got a Mario, right? And I'm like, does this look like the face of a man that can't conquer a mushroom? And I did.
I
okay.
remember you sending
on
me
and
text
off
messages.
throughout there. Walked into a party with strobe lights full of half the people there were essays that didn't dress up. And I'm in a Super Mario costume, full fucking mushroom rolling,
tripping balls,
and like I'm like, okay, yeah, let's go. Hey, fella, I'm gonna go outside real quick. I'm gonna go in the backyard.
You're all. How do I join your club?
I'm just gonna go in the backyard. Well, it's a female's house, so I didn't feel as whatever. Like we knew like who invited us. It's just like who whatever, family, friends. It doesn't matter. I didn't know everybody. Anyway, it became an interesting night. Let's just say it that way. It stayed interesting. Let's put it that way. But I couldn't let my friends down and not go. So anyway,
the videos you were sending that night were very interesting. as well.
Was that? Yeah, dude. I thought.
Yeah,
know
I just
the-
remember opening a text message from you of a video of you like straight up in a Mario costume, just like screaming out something, and I was like, kind of like, I was like, yes, this
Does
is
it
like,
look like the face of a man who can't conquer a mushroom?
I think that's the video you sent me or something
Because
like
it
that.
never occurred to me until I was literally dressed and looked in the fucking mirror. What I was dressed as the great mushroom warrior, and mushroom only was going to give me superpowers. It was
Hell
going to
yeah.
let me down. I was Super Mario. I was ready to go.
Dude,
I was
check
no
out
damn
these
Luigi.
Masters of
I
the
wasn't the
Universe.
princess.
Vintage 82
Anywho.
He-Man and the Wind Raider 8-pack mint and sealed box, sealed CAS 75 graded, sold for almost $7,000.
Who grades it? MI.
CAS.
That is
CAS.
beautiful, though.
Yeah. And then a Battlecat He-Man 2-pack sold for almost $2,000. And then one of the coolest things that I love to show every time one sells, the vintage 85 Masters of the Universe Battlecat Spring Ride On. Without the springs. Sold for
Dude, my
$675.
house, somewhere in my house, I want to get those springs fixed, put new ones in, whatever it takes, and
ride that
bungee cords.
fucker.
I don't give a shit.
Yep.
No, I can't. No, I'll crush it. But like, I would. Yeah, well, I would maybe. Hey, I would maybe let the kids ride it. But I would like to just put it elevated in my house somewhere.
Yeah.
People look up and go like, "The fuck?" I'm like, "It's Battlecat, dude."
Dude, that would be great, bro. If I was rich, I would
So
definitely
good.
have one of those.
I mean, if you're already getting new springs for it, you could get, stronger springs that
Yeah,
can
fucking
support
A.
your weight.
Some more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. A complete Cave Beast Bebop with Bodacious Brontosaurus sold loose for $400. And then check this out. Wacky and Wild West Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all 4 of them carded, sold for $873. I feel like that was a deal. And then a super rare, never opened, mint and sealed box, 1994 Street Sharks, sold for $300.
I remember Street Sharks.
Fucking A. Vin, what's his name? Was in the Street Sharks. He was doing the Street Sharks. Vin Diesel was doing this. They hired him to do at Toy Fair the year Street Sharks came out. He was showing everybody how to play with them before he was an actor. There's a video of it on YouTube.
Oh, that's
Moving
cool.
on. This is crazy.
Man.
World Wrestling WWF Wrestling Superstars Honky Tonk Man mint unsealed card sold for $3,500.
It's crazy how the shittier of a toy
Damn.
you save, the more money you make.
Right?
Right?
Yeah.
It's because
Like
no
if you
one
don't
wanted
have, you
them
don't have
back
a
in
Roddy Piper or Macho Man, you got the goddamn Honky Tonk Man, dude.
I hated him. God.
Right?
It's because it's the
Grew to
toys that
respect
no
him,
one.
but I did hate him.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not that I hated him.
I
It's
hated
just I thought
Elvis
it was
at that
boring.
time.
I thought it
Yeah.
was boring. Yeah,
Yeah.
because of Elvis. Exactly.
It's always the toys that no one wanted, right?
Yes,
the ones
it
that
is.
go
Yeah.
on clearance, and then that
Exactly.
no one bought, and then
They're
someone
hated.
like Dennis bought them or something like that, kept them in storage, and then all of a sudden one sold for $5,000, and it's kind of like, oh, bing, here's another one.
Yeah.
This next
And
one's
he,
really
dude, he was
rare.
a fucking heel, and every Saturday morning he tied up some loser jobber to the frickin' corner and smashed his head in with a guitar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every single Saturday, somebody got blasted. Thanks, Honky Tonk.
One of my favorite all-time exclusives for Star Wars. I can't remember if it was at San Diego or if it was at Star Wars Celebration one year. I was walking around and they had these figures. It was a repaint of an astromech droid painted pink. And it was called R2KT. And it was for a girl who was battling cancer, and they did a special figure for her. And they were so cool. I bought a couple of them. I gave one to Keith. I kept one. I still have it. It's a cool figure. Well, they did this a few years later. They made a Hot Wheels out of that figure, out of that character. And this is the Hot Wheels R2KT from Star Wars Celebration. It sold for $355. Super cool. And then Nate and I were talking about the Constructicons on Saturday night, and we both talked about how the Hook was our favorite, Devastator, and this was sold mint on card for $625. Next, we've got another rare Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle undercover Michelangelo, AFA 75 sealed, sold for $3,200. And then this is really crazy. This is one of the rarest GI Joe figures. It's the Night Force 2-pack of Outback and Crazy Legs, but they're switched. They're in the wrong spots. So it's an air mispack. It's graded in a CAS 80, and it sold for $1,100. And then another really rare Transformers figure. This is a Generation 1 Prowl Mexican version, I believe, sold for $1,425. Just still in the box, but trashed. It's the police car, right? So pretty cool, man. And then finally, some really cool stuff. The Optimus Prime Ghostbusters collab from San Diego in 2019. I want one of these. I want to open it and play with it. Sold for $320. One of the toughest GI Joe figures to find is the Cobra, Create a Cobra mail away figure, which is the second version of the Create a Joe that they did, that my famous story I tell where I named him the Rapper and he had a laser weapon, and I opened it up. My mom sent off for it and then she never gave it to me. And I opened it on Absolute Geek with Kyle like 25 years after my mom sent it away. And in the box, it has this little thing where, you picked out what you want the name for them. So a 9-year-old or an 8-year-old McClay named his G.I. Joe the Rapper because I was listening to rap music. He had laser weapons because I liked lasers. He was a ninja and did kung fu because I was into ninjas. You know what I mean? It's like, it was so funny.
That's awesome.
But they did one like 4 or 5 years later for the Cobras called Create a Cobra. And this is it. It was just a repaint and not a new figure. It was a repaint of a Viper, of Toxo Viper or some type of Viper without a helmet. And here it is, loose, but it's not in the bag, but it has the stickers and the guns and the everything. Sold for $438. And then another one of my all-time favorite G.I. Joe figures is the Storm Shadow repaint, the Ninja Viper figure. It came usually with a card, a file card, and 2 swords, and you either got the silver swords or the black swords. I think these are the black swords. It sold $224 on 21 bids. And that is the market report for May 1st, 2024.
Bryan, spitting knowledge.
Fucking A, bro.
Damn.
Fucking A,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Sometimes you gotta drop that information. And we are 2 hours and 50 minutes into the show, and it's about time to end it. But I want to end it by going over a few interesting posts that I just saw. Shout out to AOA. Let's take a look on the big dinosaur. He put up this picture of it. Look at that fucker. Holy cow, dude. You kidding me? All right. I got some more I want to show you guys. All right. Let me see here.
Oh, I saw that solid black dog turning into white too.
Wasn't that crazy, dude?
Yeah. Like, because I have a black lab, so I was like, oh, I wonder if my dog will in 2.5 years start to turn all white. But I mean, I get it that it's like from what the dog started losing pigment in the hair or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I think they even stated that like there were certain spots on the dog where it started bald.
Falling. Yeah.
And then like whenever the hair grew back in, it was like all white like that.
So this is super cool. You guys know I'm a big fan of Jay Stevens and the Dwellings comic that he put out. He put this out today. He says, the super limited Black Eye Books edition of the Complete Dwellings is launching May 14th. Sign up now to be the first in line. So Black Eye Books is his publishing. It's his company or his comic company. So he produced all these self-published originally, and those are the really rare ones. But these are going to be hardcover from there. So I'm going to drop the link to any fans of Jay Stevens if they want to check it out. There's the link. I think this is a great pickup, and it's great fucking reads. If you guys are fans of like dark kind of storylines, but really cartoony art, it's fucking awesome. It's really, really good. So check that out. Shout out to Jay Stevens, and the Dwelling's cool. And of course, when you talk Dwellings, I got to talk Mr. Kreider. Mr. Kreider put up this post. Tonight's after dinner reading, brushing up on my PCH and pulp knowledge. Him and his Punch Comics 12 9.8. If you guys remember the reprint that he got 9.8 that they messed up on. And then, of course, the famous comic book marketplace number 53.
I thought he was a time traveler.
Yeah. So he says
need a few of those.
His 9.8, although this is in fact a 2023 UK facsimile edition that CGC erroneously labeled as an original, permanent part of my PC and one hell of a story. They subsequently corrected the census and labeled all future copies replica editions after they messed up his copy, but he didn't send it back. Obviously, I wouldn't either. That would be sell that to me, brother.
Yeah.
Don't
Dude,
sell
I
that
would
to
send it
anybody
to that
else.
auction house that doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Good point.
Yeah. So good shit. Shout out to all the Punch 12 fans out there.
What's going on Friday?
Okay. Oh, I'm rocking Friday. So Friday actually is, if you want a comics, eBay Live. I will be there with Drew and Morant Michaels, signing a ton of books in Las Vegas. We are doing, it's going to be sort of in the view of the Sphere, because Drew always makes sure that he gets the view over there. So we're going out, we're to Morant's territory. Going to be signing a ton of books, CGC, SS. I will be your witness. So anything signed in my presence, I will say that it is good and working. We'll get it sent over there. So please set a reminder to please watch the show with us on Friday. Throw some bids, have some fun. Murat's actually going to be bringing a ton of his personal stuff, which is sort of the artist proofs and things like that that other people, might not have seen before, or they want to add to their collection.
Yeah, he doesn't sell his artist
this isn't
proofs.
a con.
Yeah.
This is just a sort of a pre-May the 4th. He doesn't generally sell this stuff. This isn't, this isn't WonderCon. This isn't C2E2. This isn't Orlando. This isn't anything like that. So we're basically going to be doing that on Friday night from Vegas. So if you please sign in, set the reminder, and check out Wanted Comics. Obviously, follow him. We all know Drew. You've all seen his things. We all know that I press for him as well. And he's a good friend, a good guy, sells a lot of good books, great dealer. So if you guys can please check that out, please bookmark it. We're going live Friday night, 6 p.m. Pacific, I believe. So I think he's gone there. Yep, 6 Pacific, live from Vegas. View of the Spear, a lot of fun, a lot of autographs, and CGC SS is available on any of that stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be a monster show.
We could check in on them on the Hot 10 if they're still going.
Dennis says don't use Murat's Wi-Fi.
I saw the comment. The dude said he sounded like Bender, and then I was actually, as I was replaying the show, they didn't catch it live. I was like, well, that dude's not that far off.
Yeah, his Wi-Fi, his internet connection is garbage. He's got to fix it. Definitely.
Did Murat change the title yet to "Do You Pool" for how many times Drew has jumped into the pool for all those 10s?
That's a good one. That was Aaron's comment on Drew jumping in the pool for all those 10s. I did get him to jump in the pool before that, but not that long before that, only because these books come really nice and really pristine. There is something I do to them, which not necessarily, occasionally, if there's anything in it, honestly, if there's a defect on these books, it's an after printing human error. Somebody thumbed the spine, somebody dropped it, and that doesn't happen like literally very often on any of these. There's going to be metals and things like that. So just a little technique to fix any little bumps like that if they ever have it, and they generally don't. So somehow this guy's got the best printing press. It's in Arizona, has the best printing press,
Yep.
and
Same
also that
same printer that
and not only do I pre-look at I pre-screen all the books before it goes, but as I'm going to be the witness and be the one subbing them, they're going to be double screen. So honestly, if you buy anything, it's going to be a 98 SS.
yeah, same
Or
printer
or
that
or,
Brian
or
Polito
better
uses
or
for
better
Coffin
or
Comics.
CGC took a bullet like through the box on the way, and I'm not sending them ground from California, so
yeah, it's gonna be good shit, man. It's gonna be excellent. So make sure you guys are following our boy Drew, Wanted Comics, on all social media platforms, and you can find links for all of our social media and all of our stuff below. And then also, I heard shout out again to we talked about Bird City on the Hot 10. They have a killer new book that they're getting ready to drop. I think maybe tomorrow. That is absolutely gorgeous and super limited. If you're a fan of Bird City and old school horror, make sure you guys follow what they're going to drop tomorrow. That being said, make sure you guys follow BigLegg. Check out his link below for all your pressing needs, and check out, he's got a webpage that he has got going that he's going to be doing selling a lot of stuff on. Make sure you're following this guy and that guy over there over on Spec Media, where they're putting out great content every week, doing good stuff. And let's see here. What do we got coming up? Tomorrow, Long Story Short on Nearing Nirvana. Friday, we have the Wanted Comics sale. We have the Hot 10. And then, of course, Saturday, we have Modern Comic Mayhem. Sunday, you guys, I'm trying to set up to start doing sales on Sunday. So we're going to start selling stuff. I'm going to be talking with
Claim
this
sales?
guy. What?
Claim sales?
Yeah, claim sales,
Nice.
dual streaming at eBay live sales, setting up special sales on our web pages. I know Sean's got a really good web page that he's getting ready to, have just rocking. I want to start a Shopify web page for all the breaks that I'm going to do. So I'm looking into that this week to get that started. So, let's start doing some sales on Sundays where we can dual stream, and then, sell claim sales on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff. We'll start doing it on Sundays. And then, of course, Mondays is Classic MCM, where we play Classic MCM. And also Tuesdays is the industry show. And then I got to start sending you guys over to Richie's channel, Spec Media, whichever night he is going live. Are you going to go start? Are you going to be doing Tuesday every night?
We're going
Okay.
to start doing Tuesdays.
Okay.
I forgot to message you
Okay.
about yesterday.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
from that one.
Yeah.
So you didn't push over the people yesterday?
Mm-mm.
Because we were in the show, and it was just like between 20 and 30, 20, 25 chatters or whatever, whatever
Live viewers.
subscribe. Yeah, live viewers. And then all of a sudden, boom, it hit like 40 like this. I go, oh, Brian must have pushed over the.
I didn't know. But we're gonna start pushing. So we'll start pushing you guys over to them, because they start after the industry show. They're running after the industry show, and then back on here on Wednesday nights. So 7 days worth of programming, you guys, that you're getting over here. And if you guys enjoy what you see over here, sub up, hit that thumbs up button. If you're catching us on the replay, leave us a comment. And if you guys want to be part of the membership on YouTube, if you guys just want to support us, you can always do it by subscribing, hitting that thumbs up button, giving us super chats, and just being a member. There's also a special members only group for I think I call it like the OG. It's like $35 a month. And if you're part of that group, I'm going to be offering like 10% off on a lot of the stuff I sell to those people. So heads up to all those people. Be ready for that once the sales start happening. You guys are going to be able to get 10% off a lot of those sales because you're part of that group. So that being said, thanks for hanging out with us tonight, you guys. We'll see you next time. 3-hour show. Adios.